Hello, delicious friends, and welcome to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlost. I was going to say Thin-Blood campaign, but that's not true anymore. It's entirely changed. The world is different. The game has changed, and we have some interesting fallout to deal with this week. So please welcome our players. And just before anyone asks, Delphron is on the front page of Twitch today for Pride, supporting the Trevor Project. So please make sure to go and send some love his way. He's doing an awesome job. But people we have with us here are Enter Elysium.
Nah. Going through some stuff.
Perfect.
Also Ferris is as well, just saying.
Fair. Metamancer.
Hi guys. You can't blame me for anything that's happened up to this point or what is about to happen. I take no responsibility for these actions or plotting or scheming.
I don't think it matters whether you take responsibility or not.
Wasn't me. I had no. There's no proof. There's no proof. Discord, clear all of your messages. Damn it. Hi guys, I'm back. Technically, or maybe I'm not. You don't know if I'm really Alex or not. You don't know. You won't know until later.
Let's see.
Maybe I'm Houdini. Who knows?
Oh, that'd be good though.
Ooh, yeah.
Fuzzy Freaks.
Hello, I'm not Florence anymore because Florence is dead. So instead I'm Saffron, who is definitely a well-adjusted and fantastic person who has her shit together.
And also doesn't have something terrifying up her sleeve that we've not touched on yet.
Is it an arm?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, don't know whose arm though. Somebody can definitely lend her a hand. Anyway, yes. Hi.
And Sheepy.
Hello.
Hi. And I'm the DM.
Basically, everything's Sheepy's fault. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, that was me. Nothing in this is my fault. I've kept things the most together out of all of the characters, I think. Aside from certain situations.
Yeah, so stealing a book and giving it to a very powerful kindred is none of your fault. And also, you didn't go entirely off the deep end while paranoid. That wasn't you.
Hey.
And you definitely aren't the reason that Saffron's even a goddamn vampire in the first place.
I'm not. That was John, who is not my character anymore. Although, technically speaking, yes, I did tell Josh that that's what John would do. That's not my fault. That's John's fault.
Okay.
What is this, the Inquisition? Let's get on with the fucking show.
Where's my
Speaking
pin?
of the Inquisition, let's begin our game. So,
That is not the worst timing to begin a game with the Inquisition right now at all. No.
I don't know where to start with this particular session, so I think if anyone has a scene they would like to begin with, please put yourselves forward. Otherwise, I'll go through and I guess describe where people are just to kind of
Wait, did we tell everybody what happened last episode?
Oh, there's a lot that happened last episode.
Yeah, probably a bit of a recap might be an idea because I
Okay,
don't.
yes, probably a good idea. Fair enough. So we had Marco rejoin us, and Marco was working for Taj, the Malkavian Primogen, who asked him to find his sire. So he did, and after clothing her, essentially, to help her regain her powers and her mind back, she sent Marco with Molly, the freshly turned child, to go on a secret mission, and that secret mission appears to have been to collect Florence's daughter, Sarah.
Over my cold dead body.
Which is exactly what happened. After a significant...
I mean, technically she was sort of on fire, right?
The fire went out. It was raining.
It was my smouldering dead body.
Yeah, there was smouldering involved.
Smouldering damp body.
After a significant battle, Molly was incinerated. And Florence died a mortal death in exchange for the safety of her daughter, who was able to leave the city. Jesus, where do we go next? So, next, Alex was a decoy so that Sarah, Florence's daughter, could escape, stuck in Ferris's jail cell. And when Ferris found out, the thing that was controlling him was extremely upset, and Ferris was unable to resist frenzy, so Ferris murdered Alex by crucifying her to the wall. But something strange was happening to Alex, who was in the process of becoming a full-blooded kindred. And so, after a vision of sorts, and difficult to describe exactly what it was, but it definitely affected Alex's future, because instead of being able to choose between the gangrel and the toreador, Alex chose the third path, and is now reborn in the middle of the town as something else. Ferris was obviously terrified and grief-stricken, and kind of went off the deep end and started looking for a necromancer with Nate's help. Soon after, Nate betrayed Ferris, took his friend Renella, and diablerized her to become a full-blooded Vontru. Am I quiet compared to the others? I'll turn myself up. Why not? There we go. How's that? Yeah. There's a lot going on. But now, our main cast and crew are all full-blooded vampires. If anyone takes a close look at them, they'll see how they got there.
Hey, I didn't diablerize anybody.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I haven't either.
I just ate the first person I tried to feed on by accident.
Yeah. Saffron was just, being a ghoul, working for the master, walking through the forest, when suddenly John happened. And Saffron became whatever Saffron is now.
A vampire of some description.
Yeah, you do the...
But, yeah.
And Saffron met Loki,
Yeah.
who was also afforded new information and power as part of the Nosferatu clan. There's a lot going on. Like I said, so if anyone has anywhere they would like to begin, any scene they would like, or anything they would like to describe happening, there was a time skip, so we're going to put Nate to one side for a minute, because
He's busy looking for a necromancer.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on.
He's like surfing the internet, looking on like wanted ads, like posted up for necromancers and stuff.
Necromancers are us.
Yeah.
He's outside, like with like the the lost like puppy like things that you just like put on the old telegraph files.
Just stapling pieces.
Have
of
you seen a necromancer? Yeah, wanted necromancer. Oh, Josh, I actually had a question, right, with the organivore floor, which I definitely don't have. how old does the body? Does it have to be like somebody really freshly killed, or could I like?
I'm going to take a look at the book for you. I don't think it states, so that should be up to you.
I feel like it should be kind of within a day.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Relatively
Thank
fresh.
God
Much
it's
like
one.
blood, you can't have old blood and stay alive for too
Yeah.
much.
You may as well just drop a humanity now.
I mean, I literally ate the first person that I fed on when I woke up. I was just like, I'm gonna drink your blood.
Do you want a stain for that? I was going to be lenient and not give you a stain for that.
Do you know what, yo? She feels awful. Give her a goddamn stain. What? Should we
Okay,
roll
have a stain, because that was last time. Put a stain on, and let's do a humanity roll.
Okay, right. I've never had a stain. Where do you actually put stains?
At the very bottom of your sheet, you should have a humanity. Yep, that's set up right. In the empty boxes on the right. No, not that one. Put
One line?
and then click the humanity button.
Remorse.
Sorry, you remorse. Yes, thank you. I always forget that.
Do I feel bad about it?
Give her remorse.
Yeah.
You passed. You do feel bad about it. You don't lose your humanity. You do lose your stain. And Saffron feels like shit.
Killed somebody and I don't know why.
Holy shit, your humanity 7 as an organivore? Yep, rip.
Oh well.
It's not my fault.
Kind of hard to eat someone's kidneys and they still live.
Yeah,
You just
true.
need to have a high medicine.
Hey, right? I could easily start going to bars, chatting up dudes, and then just like taking them back to a hotel, and then they wake up in the morning in a bathtub full of ice, missing, a chunk of liver, maybe a kidney.
I think that would be a really interesting character to play. Just a very humane organivore.
I think you'd probably still have to roll humanity at humanity 7 for that, like remorse.
Yeah, you take like one stain instead of like the 2 for killing someone or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's still kind of messed up.
I stole someone's liver. Whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
I want that as a t-shirt. I stole someone's liver and I liked it.
Hope my boyfriend don't mind it.
All right.
So something got most kindred making smoothies out of the parts. I don't know if I have access to a blender.
Loki can probably find you a blender, because Loki and Saffron are currently in their sewers. Would you like to start there, or would someone else like to start?
Well, I'm happy to carry on from where we left off.
Okay, so where were we? Where did we leave off? I was like waiting outside, just being like, "Oh, hi, yeah."
I took you inside the hideout for the sewers.
What I actually told you, because I can't.
Yeah, I was trying to remember that. I'm pretty sure that you told me that you ate someone, but you weren't specific, so I'm pretty sure.
So Saffron's just there, like just, there's a fair amount of dried blood on her clothes and things, and she's just a bit like twitching and. Yeah.
So, last time I saw you were human.
Yeah.
Not as much anymore.
What do you think?
Right.
I don't. If I was human and I was covered in, I ate somebody. Which is not.
I mean, you've seen that happen, right? Before.
What?
Like, yeah, the kindred drinking.
No. I ate somebody.
That like a hamburger.
I mean, if the hamburger's made of guts and there's like a liver in the middle, then maybe.
I mean, what are we talking here? Are we talking like you're a zombie and
No,
you ate someone's leg?
I feel I don't know what I am, but
Did you go for brains or
no.
Okay.
No, I woke up I died, and I woke up, and then I was hungry. I was really hungry, and I thought I'd been turned, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, I'm a vampire. This is fine. And then somebody came into the toilet where I was, and I drank their blood, and it did nothing. I was so hungry, I couldn't. And then I was tearing, and there was blood, and then I saw the heart, and it just looked delicious, and I ate them.
The heart.
Everything.
The everything.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk
What,
about
like the legs and the arms and everything as well? Because if it's a guy, you probably have to shave them first, otherwise you get like hairballs.
No, you tremendous ass. No, I ate their heart, and I think it was the liver. I don't know, and there might have been kidneys, and just it sated me.
Okay.
And
would I know anything about this off the cuff?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So yeah, I don't know what John did to me. I don't know what I am, and
do you not have any memory? Sometimes you'd just forget when you get turned.
oh no, I remember what happened.
Okay.
But
So you definitely got turned? He didn't do some weird
it's
magic?
John. He,
Right.
Look,
Yeah.
he might have cocked it up. I don't know.
But, yeah, no, I could see that. Okay. But he had that magic book, and he's been dabbling in that stuff. So I don't know. I thought maybe he was raising zombies or.
I bloody hope I'm not a zombie. I better not be a bloody. I don't feel.
I don't think you would be, because they're not.
I'm talking, and I'm not shuffling around, and you know.
And honestly, I'd be a bit offended if you didn't go for my brains.
Well, you definitely don't have a heart.
I mean, I do. It's there, but.
I'm sorry. I've had a bad day. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Look, can we stop talking about this for a bit, because it's
Sure.
a little traumatic, and I don't know what to do.
Right, yeah. No, it can be okay. Well, let's go.
If I'm
Okay.
how am I
Yep.
going to feed? If I can't drink, I mean, you can drink someone's blood without killing them, right? But
Yeah.
you can't.
Although I have had some difficulty with that in the past.
You can't eat someone's internal organs without killing them.
No, I wouldn't think that would be possible. Although, if you maybe you can find a doctor who gets cheap parts in from out of state, and then just set up a tab with him, and you can get a kidney or a heart or a liver.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. If you remove somebody's kidney, it gets sent to.
But you're not removing them. There's the illegal heart organ trade has gone on for ages.
This isn't China. Okay, they're not taking the bodies of condemned criminals and using them for transplants for rich Westerners or anything, okay? This is freaking look, this is a city, okay, in Britain.
This is a city, yeah.
And there's generally not a lot of spare hearts lying around.
I mean, okay. Well, I was just trying to present you with a happy alternative to murdering people and digging around inside their chests. But if you're,
I wonder if I can eat cats or something. I don't want to eat cats.
maybe a cow or a pig. Because people use pig hearts in transplants, right?
I mean, it's worth a try. I mean, I'd feel bad for the pigs, but I mean,
Would-
I'd
Would you
rather-
like to go and try it?
Are there farms near here?
Probably.
I mean, yeah, let's go pig rustling. Why not? Why not?
Okay.
Great.
Well, I mean, maybe even like we can get every now and then delivery of a pig or something. Start buying pigs. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Josh, we'd like to go. We'd like to go and kidnap a pig, please.
Okay.
You'd like to go pig
a good-
out.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I didn't have any expectations for this particular episode.
Hello, we'd like to go scrumping for pigs.
I mean, I work with what I've got, man.
Okay.
Scrumping for pigs.
Let's do a check to see how well you do on this.
I mean, I don't think it would be streetwise.
Pig snatching.
I have nothing in animal
Do you not have
care.
any pig snatching skill points?
Oh, I need to actually. I don't have a specialization in pig snatching.
I mean, if we need to persuade the farmer to sell us a pig, then
True.
How much XP did we get last episode? Was it 3?
It was
4.
Because we were a trash fire. It was great.
Yeah, it was the best.
Hey, I had nothing to do with that episode. I turned up at the end.
You set things in motion.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Yes. You, I guess, look in the yellow pages or something for farmer.
oh
Bob.
god, you know what we need to do? We need a petting zoo.
There will definitely be a zoo. I think there's an aquarium as well.
I mean, fish have hearts.
I'm just gonna have a look at something because I can't remember. Oh, I didn't type down how it goes. Can I maybe waylay some? I don't know who would know though. Like, probably not cats. Even stray cats, they probably wouldn't wander out to a farm.
Foxes.
Would there be any foxes in the city though?
Yeah.
Haven't.
Yeah.
Have
I-
you lived in England?
Can I? Yeah, true. Can I have a chat? Can I track down a fox and have a little chat with him? See if he can point me towards a farm.
Yes. Yes, you can. Let's do an charisma
imagining some
animal
fantastic
ken.
Well, wouldn't that be feral whispers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's just do an animal charisma animal ken roll to see how this particular conversation goes.
Okay.
And you know how good you are at finding foxes, which is 1 success.
Yeah.
I think you do find a fox. And that's a bestial failure.
Mm-hmm.
Num.
So let's give you the opportunity to see your brand new clan compulsion.
Oh. Okay.
Which I think the fox definitely is willing to talk to you. Your clan compulsion gets in the way somehow.
I remember this one.
Yeah. You feel the need to learn something more important than where a farm is. And you're fairly certain you won't be able to get to a farm from within the shadow curtain. But there will be lots of animals. Saffron could try and eat an animal.
Can I kill the fox?
You can kill a fox.
I'd like to.
Excuse me, Mr. Fox. Hello, I'd just like to ask you some.
Yeah. Pretty,
Right,
pretty much. I'm gonna go after the fox instead. Because
Fair
I
enough.
want to know if Saffron actually needs to eat organs and if it will work.
Yeah, that's... how are you going to kill it? Shoot it?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think I have anything to like stab it with, so I may just. Oh, it doesn't work even slightly, but I think I want to hold it down so Saffron can. Because maybe they have to be alive. Who knows?
Maybe.
So yeah, I'm gonna jump on the damn thing.
That's
Can
that's a strength brawl roll.
I know.
You're gonna
You
get beaten up
numpty.
by a fox, aren't you?
I have no strength and no brawl.
You're gonna get the shit kicked out of you by an angry
You're
fox.
going to get outfoxed.
Okay. You get bitten by a fox
Yep.
for 3 superficial damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it halves, so it's 2.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
What?
What are you
You-
doing?
Well, he said there weren't any farms around here, so.
All right. So why are you
I-
trying to jump on
you
the
know-
fox?
Why don't you could eat the fox?
But I'm not hungry right now.
Josh, you know what I really want to know? What does the fox say?
Yeah. It's
Well, I can tell you, and it said, "Fuck off, you bastard!" as it jumped into a bush.
I was like, what are you doing? You can't just. I'm not even hungry right now. I don't need to eat.
Well, then why were we going to find a pig?
Because I wanted to. I just wanted to find out if there were any pit and. Damn it.
If you really needed
Well-
to find a pig, I'm sure probably over a longer span of time you would be able to very easily acquire a pig.
Bad news: there aren't any farms around here, so we're not going to be raiding farms for food.
Right. Okay. That's good. That's fine. Cool. Well, I'm sure we can come up with something. Maybe a pet shop, or I wonder how many budgies I need to eat to be. Oh.
Ooh, you know who might know something? I have a friend who's into, no offense, weird shit.
Wait. What shit?
Weird shit.
I am. Oh, okay. That's pretty. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to go and talk to him? He might be able to help you out.
Who?
He's called Bubbles. He's an alchemist.
Bubbles.
Yeah. As, you know, like alchemist Bubbles. It's a street name. It's like my name's not actually low-key.
Oh, I thought you were named after the Norse god. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
No. Although that isn't the first time people have made that mistake.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Let's let's Okay.
All right.
We'll go see
So-
Bubbles.
Loki and Saffron go to see Bubbles, which I think gives us some space to move to an entirely different part of the city, all alone. Alex,
All by myself.
you're lost. How are you feeling right now after your reincarnation, resurrection, whatever that was?
Whatever it was.
Second death?
That's a really good question. Yeah. Second or third? Who knows? At this point, I think she's probably very confused. For the sake of argument, I'm gonna say that she doesn't have any of her belongings with her, just from the perspective of RP, like, because some things have changed about her, and obviously her original body is still back at the club, decomposing. I'm not even going to talk about what happened to her body while she was not available. I think.
Sorry, keep going. You can manage a straight face here.
Nope.
What's your body again?
Not having to do with maggots or anything like that, or clotting blood or any of that gross, disgusting nonsense. I think she's trying to figure out what happened. I think more than anything, like, she remembers probably bits and pieces. What maybe more like a faint dream, even so, like everything leading up to her death. including the fight probably with Ferris, and trying to remember how she got to where she is. So a lot of introspective type thing. And I don't know if she would be hungry. I don't think she would be, but I'm not sure.
You should be probably 1 hunger.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Okay, great. You're trying to remember exactly what happened and then form an opinion on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think it's time to use a little used mechanic
Ooh,
called Memoriam,
cool.
which normally is kind of a flashback for longer term and like maybe Dark Ages or Victorian era kindred who have much longer periods of time to move and work things over. But I think we should use Memoriam to see how clear of a picture you get of the moments before your death and the moments after. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say the answer to one minor question is probably what we need right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think to enter Memoriam, you are going to need to kind of spend some time somewhere quiet and force your brain to use itself,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
your consciousness is not directly related to your corporeal body.
Right. Okay. So I guess, where would I go for some ultimate quiet?
And I'm going to say, if you would like to do a roll for this, you can get bonuses to your roll to see exactly how well you do by doing things like going to the spot where the event occurred, or drinking mortal blood, or drinking vitae from an involved immortal.
Huh. Okay.
But otherwise, I think the roll you're going to do will be... I'm not going to use this properly, but the roll you will use will be a willpower roll.
Okay. Should I do that now?
If you'd like. Or you can like describe where you go, what you do.
I think she's kind of last time we came back to where we are now with her is like it's the modern day mirror image of where she was in her vision / whatever wherever she was. She doesn't know what it is, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think if it's busy here, you said it was like an open kind of
Markets.
square, yeah. So she obviously doesn't want to stay here for too long. And she would go and instinctually probably start going back towards where she used to frequent more as a mortal, I think.
Okay.
Before realizing kind of like she's just going back through everything in her mind, I think, and realizing that things have changed. Maybe even going by to where her herd is, but not staying there.
Would you let them see you?
No.
Okay.
She would watch. She would make sure that everybody was okay because she doesn't know how long she's really been gone. She doesn't really remember the circumstances around what happened with them, other than the fact that Emily had her claws in that.
That's true.
So yeah.
All right. That's gonna be for you. wits awareness roll,
Okay.
just to see how, in general, you observe your herd.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Holy crap.
With a messy critical.
Messy critical.
I will say, if you don't want that to be a messy critical, you can re-roll the 10
No,
by expending willpower.
You're asking Metra if she doesn't want it to be dirty. She's going to go for the dirty crit.
saying it is an option.
Nah.
Okay.
Yay.
Then I think I was going to wait for this, but this is the perfect time for it.
Yay.
You go to your herd. What is a herd for but feeding? And, I'm going to give you a +1 dice to your willpower roll when you do it, because you feed. And you meet, and everyone seems great. They're really interested in you. It's exciting to have you back. It's been a while, and you're their favorite player on the roller derby team. They fawn over you, and there are a lot more of them than there used to be. It's actually kind of incredible. You see new faces, you taste new faces, and you realize after this is all done, like, you probably overindulged a little bit. So obviously you can't reduce hunger to 0 at this point, but you have used a dot of your herd
Okay.
temporarily until next
Okay.
week, and then it'll recharge to full.
Okay.
But through tasting this, you realize that the ones that you've known for the longest have strong resonances to their blood, but the new ones and some of the less popular old ones have something strange in their blood. Like, it's the resonances are dampened to where they should be. They're less emotive. But at the same time, with 7 successes, you notice that the ones that taste like this appear to be a little more subdued and easily manipulated. There's something in their blood that is doing this to them, and they're very easily suggestible. So you tell them to do something, or you make a joke, they laugh. It's that sort of situation.
Interesting. Huh.
And with 7 successes, one person has very raised veins, blue veins, spreading like roots through their neck, which makes it very easy to feed.
Huh. How would I go about trying to figure out what's affecting them, if at all?
Well, you can taste their blood and learn a little bit. You would need either an alchemist or a witch. A kindred witch. A warlock. Whatever they're called. Tremere, that's the word.
Okay. So I can take some of this blood with me, maybe? Put it in like a blood bag or something?
I don't think you'd have blood bags with you, but you probably
Okay.
have like a Starbucks cup.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the greatest of solutions, but...
It works.
Yep. Okay. I guess I'll get the one that's the easiest from all of them.
Yep. They're
get
more
that.
than willing.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and I guess after this like social interaction that you didn't really want, but like it just turned out that way. Your
Yeah.
host was
Yeah.
clearly interested in socializing. You find a quiet place and you can do your memoriam, and then
Okay.
based on that roll, you can basically recall an amount
Yeah.
of stuff.
Okay. Do I get any modifiers on this roll?
Yes, plus 1.
Four
4
successes.
successes. Yeah, you spend some time, and you go back into your memories, and I think with 4 successes you can recall what happened in the dream as it was.
Okay.
You can also recall Ferris murdering you. Take 2 points of aggravated willpower damage as you very acutely remember this painful memory.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, good thing I'm in a quiet place right now. I think that after remembering that, probably very much reliving that final like few seconds, I think, before the end, I guess, she'd probably realize how long it's been, maybe.
Yeah.
Because we've had over a week now, right?
Yep. I don't know how long you've been dead. Probably a week.
I think wasn't the time skip like 2 weeks?
This time skip was 2 weeks. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You've been dead 2 weeks.
Okay.
But you got better.
I got better. Yeah, I think that once she has the realization and that emotional charge kind of really like sets in, she's debating with herself. Part of her is angry and part of her is afraid. So she's struggling right now with that.
Yeah. So I think the question is, where do you go next? Do you go back to Ferris, who murdered you? Do you go back to the other Thin-Bloods, who didn't really help you in that situation?
Yeah.
But
she'd probably...
were much kinder.
Right. But she doesn't have her phone. She doesn't have the contact information of anybody.
You could probably pinch a phone off of one of your herd.
Right. That's true. I could. Now the question is whether or not I'd remember anybody's phone number. Would Alex remember? Probably not.
Wait, did you ever go to Loki's sewer palace? I think you did,
yes,
didn't you?
once.
Okay. So you would probably know that there's like a system. You go down into the sewers, you find the bell, you ring the bell, and you wait.
Yeah.
So that's an option.
That is an option. I think I might just need to like force myself to do a roll here because I think Alex is very torn on what to do.
Yeah. So what's the roll and what is the possible result?
Alex wants to determine if she should try to go back and find out what happened with Ferris, or if she should seek out the Thin-Bloods who she doesn't know are, not Thin-Bloods. Because she never found out about Loki, so she doesn't know that he betrayed anybody.
True.
So that's still there. Like, she suspects because of her conversations with Ferris, but now Ferris is also technically, killed her. So nobody left to trust. I feel like it's one of those. It's debate is do I trust the person that I think was going to betray us, or do I trust the person that killed me?
It's tricky. Yeah. What role would you like to do for that?
Maybe it's probably got to do like resolve something or another. I'm not sure what.
Resolve intelligence? Resolve wits?
Resolve streetwise?
Those are all
I don't
options
know.
I
I don't know.
Or you could just
So,
do
I trust the murderer who gaslit me?
resolve leadership.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Let's do that one. I
What
don't
threshold would you like for that?
mind.
3 is average. So, if you get above 3, what are you thinking?
If I get above 3, I think she would go and face Ferris.
Okay.
If not, then she would go to Loki. Like, which of the 2 options are least lethal to her right now?
Yeah. That makes sense. You'd have to be feeling pretty ballsy to go and face Ferris at this point.
Well, off you go. That's gonna be fun.
God damn it. Yeah, she's like, fuck it. I don't even know anymore.
Let's
What am I?
Let's create a scene in the club. You killed me, like throwing water bottles and champagne.
You complete dick! What were you thinking?
Yeah.
Stab me with a sword, Mal.
You have the choice. You're off to see Ferris or you're off to see Loki?
Yep. Going to Ferris. No turning back now.
I was kind of hoping that there'd be this whole ridiculous chase for a necromancer, but fine.
I mean, Dell has still
There
been
still
gone
technically
looking
is.
for a necromancer, right? Nate has spent 2 weeks looking.
Has he?
Has he really?
Okay, he took probably 20 minutes looking and then got distracted.
Right?
Yeah. Oh my god, but I made this amazing photo set.
He was like, necromancer, that would make a great cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
This is good.
Yep. And this is worse because I never picked my 3rd clan thing, so like
Oh yeah. DM
I-
me what your clan things are, or are they on the?
They're in my sheet. I put the 3rd one as TBD because I have no idea. Like, I've debated back and forth so many times.
Okay.
If it helps, I've spent 30 episodes as Zach and still haven't decided what his 3rd one is.
Fair. So I might pick something. I might make it as like a reveal, like she doesn't know she has it until it happens, kind of thing. I'm not sure. Something along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, just so you know what I did with that.
That's fine.
Okay, to Ferris we go to maybe get murdered again.
Okay. Let's go before Alex and find out what's going on in the club. Is there anything going on in the club?
No. Ferris has become secluded, locked himself away in like the top few rooms. Juliet brings him people occasionally to nom on, as she's really worried about him. And he's basically said to her, "Don't let anyone see me."
Is he basically reenacting the Nine Inch Nails video for The Perfect Drug?
I have not seen it, but maybe.
How many times has he fed Alex in the 2 weeks?
Probably like 4 times. Mm-hmm.
It's a
Like 4 separate occasions. Maybe the first time it was a lot, and then like the second time a little bit, and then from then on like sporadically. But yeah.
There's
Well.
a moment where her head falls off and he puts it back on.
I mean, 2 weeks. She's probably more like bloated and swollen, and then sort of collapsed in as like.
Yeah, she's leaking
Lies.
now.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I haven't ordered my food yet.
Hey, 2 weeks is that fun point. They get all squelchy.
Let's move on.
You're the one who asked.
I regret it.
The maggots really give an interesting squirmy sensation.
Alex.
It's that mouthfeel that you want.
Alex, how do you arrive?
Dramatically, no. No, probably dramatically, actually. Yeah. She's like, I'm just gonna go in and hope for the best.
Like that moment in Riverlands where he was like, "Do you want to burst the doors open?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Like, try and kick the door down, but your foot just goes straight through it, and
Damn it.
aha!
Yeah. So I mean, through the club, is the club shut down or is it still operational?
I don't know.
That would be a Juliet decision. Ferris wouldn't have said anything about it. It would be wherever Juliet would think closing it down would be the safer option, or keeping it going would be the safer option.
Juliet keeps it going.
Hmm.
It's not running as smoothly. It's not particularly well stocked with people, depending on how you think about it. But it's open.
Okay. I think she goes to the cells first.
The cells. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. You go to the cells. You see there's probably a knife still stuck in a wall in the cell.
I imagine Juliet's gone through and cleaned it and stuff. Like there'll be like that bit on the wall the way it's been pulled out and you can see the chinks and stuff. But Juliet will have cleaned because she is reliable. Unlike Ferris right now.
Okay, yeah. She would have been able to clean it. And there is definitely a cross shape scrubbed into the wall.
Yeah, I think she just kind of takes it in for a minute. She's just going through and reliving and trying to come to terms with it. I think the next thing she would do would probably be to seek out Juliet.
Okay. I don't think it's particularly hard. Ferris, would you have told Juliet what happened?
No. Ferris wouldn't have told anyone. He'd have just said no visitors. That's the only thing.
Juliet has not seen the corpse.
Juliet might have, because she has to bring him the bodies that he feeds off of, and he's pretty much in that one room. So she might have like got a glimpse of it.
The corpse.
She can definitely smell the corpse. She might have got a glimpse from like the doorway or whatever. She is also a level 3 retainer, so she can probably put things together.
Okay. Alex, you go find Juliet. Make a wits awareness check. Or a wits insight check, depending on what you want to learn from this initial meeting. She's going to do something and she's going to think something. Wits awareness, 5 seconds. Yeah, 5 seconds. That's successes. You are very aware that she sent like the patrons in the area that you approach her at away immediately, and she has her hand on a very large gun. Good
Hi,
evening.
Juliet. Where's Ferris?
Miss Moreau?
Yeah.
I thought you were indisposed.
Evidently not anymore. Something
Very well.
wrong?
Mr. Vaudeville hasn't has given me instructions to not let anyone see him. I'm going to have to ask.
That's okay. I'll ask.
I don't think I can let you go in there.
Why?
I'm under orders, and it wouldn't be pleasant for either of you.
I would like to do an insight check to understand what she's trying to say.
Very well. That is charisma insight. Or sorry, wits
one's
insight.
most amazing abilities.
Wits insight, sorry.
Wits, okay. 3 successes. Okay. Not bad.
Oh,
3 dice, 3 successes.
well,
Okay.
yeah, you can definitely tell that she has Ferris's best interests at heart, and that if you go in there, it will probably be unpleasant in a literal sense. Obviously.
Huh. Right. Okay. Sure. Go and ask him if he wants to see anyone.
I will. Of course. Please stay here. There is a knocking at the door, Ferris.
No reply at first.
Juliet enters anyway. She's used to doing this, probably. And says, excuse me, Mr. Vaudeville, I'm sorry to interrupt you. You have a visitor.
Just like a shape stirs in the corner in like a wingback chair. Like just darkness. Go away.
I'm afraid...
Leave me!
No, I don't have a stat sheet for Juliet. But she's relatively intelligent. So I'm going to give her 6 dice. To see whether... 6 successes.
And a crit. Yep.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vaudeville. You will want to meet this person. I don't know fully what's going on, but I thought it best for you to decide what happens with Miss Moreau.
Nothing happens with Miss Moreau.
But maybe you should talk to her.
I've been talking to her for weeks.
But this time she will answer back. I'm sorry for raising my voice.
She always answers back.
I can send them away if you want. They may be dangerous. But I thought you were more than a match for them.
I don't care about dangerous.
Then I'll send her in.
Forrest just doesn't reply.
Juliet goes and meets you, Alex. And you can see like so many emotions on her face, like confusion, like duty, and it's like it's a mess. But she's still relatively well composed. Mr. Vaudeville doesn't want to see you, but I've decided that if you aren't what you appear to be, I can dispatch of you, and so can he.
Okay, so I'm going in then.
Be careful.
Yeah.
And brace yourself. The smell is overpowering at this point.
The smell?
You'll see.
Okay. Great. Great.
And she leads you to the door and stays
Why you
outside.
can smell a 2-week-old corpse from the entire floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. She steadily and like with very intentional steps walks towards the room and stands in the doorway. Ferris.
I've had enough. I can't take you anymore.
Huh. That is disgusting, first of all. You want to come out and talk to me? Or are you gonna
Just go away.
go away?
Can't take you anymore.
Okay. Why don't you come over here and tell me to my face that you can't take it anymore, or what? Are you just gonna keep hiding?
I'm going to activate celerity.
Okay, you do not get hungrier.
Ferris is going to dash at full speed and body tackle her, push her against like the edge of the wall next to the door.
Okay.
And immediately he slams into her and then collides with the wall. He's gonna immediately like dash backwards into a corner.
Can I try to
Why can't I
dodge it
touch you?
instead?
Yeah, if you'd like to dodge, we'll do a roll off to see how that goes.
I'm just curious
Okay, yeah.
You are able to
because
dodge.
of my other discipline now. So
Yes, it is absolutely a possibility for you. So if you would like to reactively activate...
I don't know if I can.
you can't. But
Okay.
it will help. It will mean you have a chance.
So do I rouse check?
No, you don't. It's free.
No. Oh, okay.
You have, both of you, dexterity or stamina athletics, plus appropriate specialties for +1.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. That critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude.
Ferris got 8 and Alex got 5. Both of you are quick as lightning. It's not something people could see. Ferris tackles you to a wall, Alex.
Imagine with that speed, like the plasterboard splinters as she's kind of shifts sideways. I collide with her, smash halfway through the wall, and immediately Ferris just, like he's scared or surprised, just scampers backwards, full speed with celerity into the corner. What are you? Why can I touch you?
The door opens and Juliet pokes the barrel of a shotgun through.
Leave us!
She just
He's
looks
just-
at Alex.
He's fine. He's just, jumpy.
You can leave any time. My master needs to rest.
I'm not leaving.
I will be waiting outside, and the door closes.
Ferris, what happened?
Why can I touch you?
Oh, I don't know, because I'm right here and oh, look, there's a wall. I can touch a wall. It's amazing. Alex starts looking at the bed again and she's like, have you seriously just kept me there the whole time? How? So it wasn't you then, was it? Not really. Or are you just guilty?
Josh, I have to turn to you here.
Mm-hmm.
What is Ferris's opinion?
What is Ferris's opinion on what?
That entire question of, was it you? Can he say anything? Does he believe anything in regards to this? Because I don't know exactly how this influence is playing, 'cause it's not just a normal blood bond.
For the last few nights, Ferris has heard nothing, felt nothing, like he's been abandoned. so Ferris can feel whatever he wants.
Okay. Okay. In which case... Of course it was me. I couldn't stop it. It was me all along. Couldn't stop it.
So you wanted to? Is that what you're telling me?
Of course I didn't want to!
Then why did you?
Because I had to.
Why?
Made me. I killed you. Why are you here?
Because I'm not dead? Or I'm not that? I don't know how to explain it. I was given a choice.
I didn't give you a
Sort of.
choice.
Not exactly. I mean, I did ask you to trust me. And you kind of did and then didn't. Me coming back here is either I get to walk out of here alive or I don't.
Ferris goes very still.
I guess if you really wanted me dead, you could do it again. Maybe I won't get a choice again this time.
Ferris gets up from his crouch in the corner, slowly walks forwards, ever so carefully, each foot in front of the other, like it's a real difficult track. It's probably about 4 meters though.
Just Alex stands her ground. She doesn't move. Just watches.
Ferris puts his hand out and just touches your arm. Runs his hand down it.
You look like shit.
Alex.
Ferris.
Puts a hand to her cheek.
It's me.
Couldn't stop it.
I know. I couldn't either. But I had to do what I had to do.
You did what I wanted. What I could.
I did. Yes.
You should go. What if it comes back?
What? Whatever was changing you or influencing you?
Before it comes back.
No.
I could kill you again!
You could. You could try. When was the last time you fed?
you look around towards the corner, there's just like several bodies lying across every wall, all of which are in various states of decay at this point. I keep giving you blood, but you wouldn't come back.
Yeah. We tried that before, remember?
I had to try again.
Well, you don't need to worry about it because that's a corpse and I'm not, so we can have Juliet clean this room up because it's just rancid, really. Maybe just burn it at this point. It's not great. And you can get cleaned up, and then we can have a chat and figure out what happened and where everyone else is. Do you know where everyone else is? Or have you... No, you don't. Never mind. You don't even need to answer that question.
Nate went to look for someone to bring you back.
Someone.
Necromancer.
Oh, God. Zombies, really? Come on. You think I would do good as a zombie?
I killed you. I had to do something.
Not dead, technically. It wasn't your fault. I mean, it kind of was. Kind of wasn't.
Fight it.
I knew the risk I was taking. Unfortunately, wasn't really fast enough to do anything about it.
I couldn't fight it.
We'll work on that. Yeah? No? Yeah?
Okay.
What? Okay. She just like pulls him in and hugs him.
I think he just like keeps patting you to make sure you're actually there. And like at one point, like his hand actually gets to your hair, and he's like, there's like texture to your hair, and he just starts running his hand through your hair, utterly fascinated that no, there's actually texture to you.
Yeah.
And no maggots. Woo!
Always
So
a
is that.
bonus.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still in the corner.
Gross. Yeah, she's just gonna hold him there for a few minutes and let him kind of take in the fact that she's there for whatever it's worth for him.
Okay. So I think that's a good point for us to move to Saffron and Loki. As
All
they
right,
go
then.
and find Bubbles.
Yay. I wonder how Bubbles and Saffron will get on.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Neither do I.
Let's find out. Loki. You go to where Bubbles is normally, right?
Yep. Seeing as I'll probably be moving above ground for at least portion of it, I'll have to give Saffron the address and then go there myself, obfuscated.
Okay.
Right. Saffron's also going to be like, have you got like a coat or a hoodie or something I can borrow? Because I'm a bit, this top was not, it's white.
Not really, no.
You haven't got any. You haven't got a hoodie?
I mean, you can have my jacket.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get. It's a bit. I'm covered in blood.
Yeah, no, you are. And it's probably best not to. I assume you can't hide like I can.
How? What? I mean, I can like try and sneak, but I think people are gonna notice me.
No, yeah, no.
Oh, you mean like the poof, and then he was gone, sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, I can't do that.
Okay. That's fine.
All right. Okay, this is fine. This jacket is enormous, and it. Okay, cool.
Maybe don't touch some of the pockets. Actually, just don't touch any of the pockets, to be honest.
Why? I'm just gonna totally shove my hand in one of the pockets and just like.
There's just like bits of paper in there. And it's covered with like writings and scrawlings, and it's probably in code, to be honest, so it will make no sense. Just a few thoughts and.
Right. Okay. Cool. I'm. Do you want me to take all this out before, just in case?
No. I'd like them, please. Yeah. No, I need them.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's fine.
Anyway, we're going to this address, and I will see you there.
Wait. What?
And
Why?
I poof. Because I already did my rouse.
Very well.
All right. Cool. Cool. That's fine. Okay. Good. Brilliant. Oh. God damn it, John. Right. Okay. Let's go. And so she's just gonna sort of like head to the nearest sewer exit and sort of like, and then just like, oh, this is fine. This is fine. This is great. This is fine. And head to the sort of like at the address and just sort of loiter outside and just be like, do I knock? I guess. So she's just like gonna wait like a few minutes, and if Loki doesn't show up, she's just gonna be like go up and.
If you wait a few minutes, Loki's probably gonna be a few minutes. So before you knock on the door, you see a face open the door on a catch. It's like, excuse me.
Oh, hi. Sorry. I'm supposed to be. I'm waiting for a mate. He's supposed to be meeting me here. Sorry.
Does your mate have a name? 'Cause you're loitering.
Yeah. Oh God. I hope he knows you. Yeah. Loki.
Oh, Loki.
Yeah.
And your name is?
Oh, Saffron. Hi. Nice.
Very well. Pleased to meet you. And he takes the thing off the catch and it's like, any friend of Loki's is an associate of mine who we probably share some sort of kindredship.
Yeah.
Because no one likes Loki.
He's
Exactly. Let's
right,
come in.
yeah.
Come in. Do you want a cup of
Okay.
tea?
I don't think I could. I'd like to hold a cup of tea. That'll probably be quite nice. I think. I'm not sure if I can actually.
Decaf?
Well, no, just normal tea, please.
He comes up to you and like lifts up an arm of yours and like pokes you in the face.
Oi! What are you doing?
You're a bit fresh, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, just it's been a day, you might say.
Well, I'll get on with that tea then.
Please, thank you. Fucking hurry up, Loki. Oh God.
So what are you doing here?
Well, I had a problem, and Loki said you might know something about it. 'Cause,
Oh,
yeah, I've got some issues with feeding and such. You're a you know right.
a scholar?
I was gonna say kindred, but scholar works too, I guess. Sorry, I just I don't know you, and I don't know what's going on, and I'm having a bit of a day, so
Could I have snuck in?
Let's see.
Okay.
Do me a Dex stealth check.
Alrighty.
You sneak in.
So I'm probably just sitting at the table.
Wait, do you sort of like unobfuscate, or are you just sitting at the table obfuscated?
Just sitting at the table.
So, yeah, Bubbles sets down a couple of cuppers of tea and it's like,
Can I
have
pick
a,
one of them?
have a sit.
What the?
Loki, make a wits awareness check.
Awareness and wits. 3.
3 successes. You're a bit more wise now. And you notice that Bubbles always walks funny. Even when he's in his own place. And the instant you say something, you realise that there is a very large knife pointed at your balls.
Hey, Bubbles.
Okay. You're as abrasive as ever.
What is
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and take a sip of tea and see what happens. Is it
Okay.
just like ashes in my mouth, and it's just like, oh, like a.
Do you mind taking that?
It doesn't really taste of much. It can taste like ashes if you think so, yes.
Yeah, it's just like it
do you
smells
swallow
great,
the
and then
tea?
I taste it.
Do you swallow the tea?
Yeah.
Your guts churn. They're not working. You instantly vomit blood.
So it's just like.
Gross.
Oh.
Maybe chunks as well.
Yeah, there's chunks.
chunks.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I've got a very large scrubber. You're an interesting one.
Oh god, that's can I just put that somewhere else? Sorry, that's somebody.
Bubbles.
Got
Do
a
you mind-
bathroom if you need to clean up, but I have a few questions for you.
Alright, give me a minute. I'm just gonna
It's-
rush to the bathroom and just. Oh god, why?
It's why we're here, actually. Bubbles, can you take the knife away, please?
Okay.
Okay, but next time I'll stab you.
Fair enough.
Why are you gonna stab him?
You're in the bathroom.
It was very quick. It was a very quickly.
It's not a very big apartment.
Yeah,
You can
true.
probably hear the conversation from the...
Why are you gonna stab him?
Because he's a prick.
Yeah, no, I need to apologize about that, I think.
You think? Whatever. He picks up a big mug full of bloody chunks. And just... No, he pours it into a bucket, which he then reseals. It's like... Not the first time. And scrubs it.
Okay, Saffron comes back out like, oh.
Don't... Probably best to avoid eating or drinking things that are... Yeah.
Yeah, that was, oh god, this is awful.
Actually, this part of the reason we came to talk to you. Saffron, you introduced yourself, so Saffron is new.
Yeah, picked up on that.
Yeah, she's already run into a few problems.
I ate somebody.
Okay, well, let's just jump into it then. Yeah.
We all eat people, darling.
No. Like I ate somebody. Like
Oh, the chunks. Oh.
Like
Wow.
heart and liver and kidneys.
Well, the heart's the best bit. It's a very useful organ.
Yeah.
why did I eat somebody?
Kind of the leading question.
I am not a scholar of clans, I'm afraid, madam. You see, if your blood was thin, then you would probably be able to at least drink that tea and get rid of it later. But it appears that you're going to have to learn the hard way.
So she's not a thin blood. It's not some weird like mutation or.
No.
Okay.
Weird mutation, maybe. I don't know any kindred that eat parts of people. Unless they're really, really kinky.
What the fuck
Right, yeah,
did John
right.
do to me?
I don't know. But this is a good thing. Knowledge, power, longer
I
life.
killed somebody and I ate them. How is that a good thing?
So.
Let me show you something. He opens up a freezer. One of those chest freezers. There's a large, green looking heart in there. Alongside some bones.
No.
Packs of blood.
What?
Is that werewolf heart we gave you?
Yeah, I haven't found a use for it quite yet.
Right. Okay.
Why have you got a werewolf heart?
Well, I know what I'm gonna use it for, but I need other ingredients. Oh, well, these lot have encountered a werewolf, and I was in the market for one of their organs. See? Useful.
Right. Okay. So
what does this mean for you?
For me, what? You tell me. You're the scholar.
I will. You're going to have to live out the rest of your days chewing on people's insides. I'm sorry to say.
What about animals? Because we were thinking about maybe animals and things, and then Loki
I don't know.
tried jumping on a fox and it bit him.
Hang on a second. Hang on. He rifles through, and he pulls out a pack of blood from not the freezer, because then it'd be frozen. Then you won't be able to drink it. And he hands it to you.
Slushy.
It's a slushy. What's the blue flavour? Because we know what the red flavour is, obviously.
It's posh blood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blue blood.
The
Oh,
oxygenated.
yeah. Makes sense. Right, yeah. He hands you a pack of blood and it's like, have a sip of that and see what happens.
Do I just?
Oh, yeah, you just snap off the top and then squish it. It's like a Capri Sun.
Lovely.
All right, cool. This is a completely normal thing that I'm doing right now. That's
Thumbs up.
Should really get used to
All
it.
right, just don't watch me. All right, don't watch me. I feel weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I take a sip of the blood and
You take a sip of the blood. It doesn't feed you in the same way normal blood or organs will. But you also don't feel the need to throw it up. How's that feel?
It just feels like I'm drinking some sort of weird non-nutritious diet drink, I guess. But, blood flavored.
Okay. Well, that's probably a good thing. If that doesn't do anything for you, then you don't seem to have any other weird eating habits. So you might be a bit safer than...
What sort of blood is this anyway?
Well, first off, it's old blood, which is useful to some.
Right.
And second off, that is animal blood. So yes.
Can we get prion diseases just out of
I don't know what a
curiosity?
prion is, love. But
Like mad cow
No.
disease, that kind of thing. No?
I've lived for a while, and I've eaten some horrible, horrible things. And some horrible, horrible people. And I've never caught any of it.
Okay, that's probably good then. Cool. Okay.
So, animals might be an option for you. Won't be as good, never as good as the real thing. But,
You'll have to eat more, I would imagine.
well, it really depends. I have so many questions about you.
Like what?
Feel free.
Well, first off, which group do you belong to?
Like me?
Which set of bastards own you?
You mean me or him?
You.
I don't know. John, to turn me.
John.
Me?
He looks
Forrest?
at Loki like, the John?
The John.
Well, that's no good.
So I was thinking
Why?
possibly Gangrel because of
Maybe you're a
the
gangrel.
body part eating. That's a fair.
He gets out his knife and points it at your nose.
What?
Try and grow those fingernails of yours, or I'll shank you.
Whoa, hang on, look, stop. I would like to try and dominate him. Like, reflexively.
Yeah, go on then. What do you say?
Okay, that's...
That
I think
will
the
also-
word was stop, right?
Stop, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
stop.
one more command.
And that will be a charisma plus dominate roll.
Alright, charisma, discipline. Oop.
You have
that?
1 dice to re-roll if you want.
Oh, hang on. Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I had the window scrolled down slightly so I couldn't see my roll.
Okay. Fair enough.
Don't want to be steal fail if you can avoid it.
Yeah, I'll re-roll that. Okay. Willpower.
Yeah, you accidentally steal like fail and hit
Okay,
Loki
so that's-
instead. Loki ends up freezing.
No successes. Nope. Okay.
Okay. Well, we have a way to find out what your clan is. Because
Is it because I frenzy?
no.
Compulsion.
It's a compulsion. The Tremere compulsion. For perfectionism. Until you do something just right, just so, you obsessively repeat a task.
What would I repeat?
Might be just be the next task you can do that you can repeat that you know you can try and
Yeah.
get perfect.
Right. Okay, so I have to remember that then. So I sort of like, does he notice that I've attempted to dominate him?
Yeah, you definitely go
Yeah.
do that, and you're like,
So I was like, stop.
did you hear that, Loki?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's not Gangrel.
That's not Gangrel.
What?
Ventru? I wouldn't have thought John had any Ventru floating around in there, though.
That's
hate
the
someone.
confusing one. He definitely wasn't a thin blood when he turned you.
No.
Otherwise,
I
you
know,
would
I
have
know he
been
can. I know he can turn into a bloody grey raven.
Raven.
That's
There are a few ravens around. Still thinking Gangrel though. I'm gonna give me some of your blood. I'm gonna need your help with this.
Can you like do anything with it? Like,
I can tell.
is it? I know it's a stupid question, but is it safe to give you my blood? I mean, can you use it against me, or
Yes, I can.
then why would I give you my blood?
because we are currently watching him. If he did anything weird with it, we would see.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
No.
Well,
he's trustworthy enough.
there's a good old exchange going on here. I'm assuming Loki is willing to pay for my services.
All right. I'll do it. Can I?
I never fleece him.
Have you got
We
a
need to
syringe
talk
or
to that
anything?
as well, actually, Bubbles. After this whole.
I have got a syringe, please.
Okay.
He
She's just gonna roll up his sleeve and then not look. It's like,
Just,
He just, like,
enough.
you feel a thud, and there's like,
Okay.
what? Who taught you? I mean, who taught you how to draw blood? That was.
You got blood inside you. Needle gets inside, blood comes out.
He was a nurse at one point.
Shut up, Loki.
Sorry.
He sticks the blood into a concoction of stuff, and it starts to go all manner of weird colours, like tar. And he's like, "Come over here. This is something you'll want to see." And he begins to do something alchemical. Adds in ingredients.
Can I try and work out what he's doing at all?
Yeah. You absolutely can. That would be a intelligence occult roll.
Four successes.
4 successes.
Damn.
You can get a pretty good take on exactly what is going on here. And most of what he seems to be doing is figuring out like the resonance and substances and knowledge. He's separating it. That's what the mixture of colours is. He's separating all the different parts of your blood, the supernatural parts, and then looking at them and figuring out what they are. This is you would recognize this. You don't know how you recognize it, but you know you could try this if you needed to.
Do you I think I do you want a hand with do you need any help with that? I think I
Yeah, you can hold this if you want. He just holds up a beaker of, like, you guess acid?
Okay, do you want me to do anything? I think I see what you're doing here.
Really? I don't.
You're with the acid, you're trying to separate the and then with the
And then I see what's inside.
Yeah. Do you want
Shit,
do you want
Loki.
Yeah. Is it?
Do you know what happened to Nathaniel?
Name doesn't ring a bell.
Nathaniel?
There was a kindred I borrowed things from. Nathaniel Octavian died a while back via werewolf.
Okay.
He's the only reason his shit left over is the only reason I know anything about how to do this.
Yeah.
I think you might be a Tremere, love.
What is a Tremere?
Dickheads. That's what they
Kind
are.
of a pain.
They think they're better than me just because they don't have a smelly apartment to do their bullshit spells in. I think that's so fucking...
Look, I'm sorry. I.
Oh, them, not you.
But you said I was one of them.
The clan in general.
Depends
not
on whether
the
you think you're better than me or not.
No. You help me. Why would I?
In her defense, she barely knows you, Bubbles.
And if she did, she would know she wasn't better than me.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've come to you for help.
I don't know much about the Tremere.
Right.
It's a bit above my pay grade.
All right. So what can they? Do?
They have secrets of
Weird.
blood. Look,
Yeah.
Loki, have you got the money?
Huh?
You got the money.
Money for what, mate?
This.
Oh,
It's not free.
You want to do a trade?
Yeah, sure.
You said you needed some ingredients and stuff, right?
Sure.
You want me to ask around, see if I can find some?
Yeah, go on then.
All right, write me a list.
He does. He scribbles down in the worst fucking handwriting you've ever seen.
Oh,
on
yeah,
a scrap
yeah.
of paper that looks like it's been rubbed out and stuff on.
Were you a doctor?
Apparently I was a nurse.
I mean, you
You
played
do
a
have a-
nurse.
Well, you do have something of a bedside manner, I suppose.
Look, Loki,
that
get me
was
the
a
things on
joke,
those
sorry.
lists.
Yeah.
Saffron,
Yeah.
I haven't been able to discern most of this stuff.
Right.
But when dear old Nathaniel died, he did leave a significant amount of shit behind. And he seemed to write down most of what he knew.
Okay.
It's in code, but he hands you like a very old leather-bound book, scratched up to hell, but with relatively crisp inside pages.
Is that included in the price, or is
Yes.
this something else we're gonna have to work out?
Wait,
I'm
wait.
I'm a philanthropist, really, Loki.
I know.
So, do you want me to like, what? Try and translate this, or?
Well, that's your history in there, love.
Okay, because it's in gibberish.
Yes. Most of the symbols in there don't appear to be English or any other script that I
Does
know.
any of this sort of like jump out at me as being like, hang on a minute, or anything?
Absolutely. You've probably seen Mika write in a similar kind of code. It's Hermetic symbols mixed with some Cyrillic.
Saffron.
Yeah.
Now that you've got a book to play with, and we've kind of figured out a little bit.
Right.
Apparently, organs, unfortunately, but possibly animals, and also
Right.
probably Tremere, which is not worrying at all. I need a word of bubbles.
Am I dangerous? Like more
No,
dangerous than
no.
kindred? Or am I going to go mad and start just?
Only if you let yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
good. That's
you know.
fine.
And I don't
Have a
think
look
it'll be
at-
that dangerous.
All right. Look, do me a
You're-
favor. If I go completely nuts, will you put me down? Because I don't want to. I don't want to end up like John. I really don't.
With
please.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Cool,
Your bits
thanks.
will be very useful to me.
Okay, well that's just come on now.
I mean, I appreciate the
First
honesty.
meeting bubbles.
I appreciate the honesty, mate.
There's secrets in Tremere blood, you know. I'm just
Yeah,
I'm just
Okay.
saying.
take
Alchemy ain't a
Great.
science.
probably thrown off.
But if I had the catalysts for greater power, you know,
All right, just promise me you won't just murder me for my blood, please. Unless I go mental.
I
or
don't
something.
have time for that. Sorry.
Yeah.
What? Promising?
Murder.
Oh,
I do have time
okay.
for promises.
Okay, good. That's fine.
Saffron, few minutes, please. Just need a quick powwow.
Oh, you want me to? Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah,
just.
You can have
well-
a shower if you like. There's
Oh, please, yes. I would absolutely love a shower. Oh my
Do you
god.
have like
yeah.
a spare shirt as well, maybe that Saffron can borrow?
it will be a bit big, but I have
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm just gonna unzip the thing and just show it like just blood-soaked shirt. Just be like, because I'm a
he
bit.
just like gives you a pile of stuff.
You're a star, thank you. Oh my god, the shower is just made of mildew. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't need to shower.
The soap is attached to the soap dish with mold.
I don't even know how old that is.
Is this a mouse or a sponge?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unhappy shower noises.
So, Bubbles, things have changed since we last met. And as I said, apologies for how that went. I was not myself. Although,
What are you now?
oh, well, interesting question. I am now the. Do you remember Mr. Gates?
I try not to.
Yeah, I'm doing his job.
And what's Mr. Gates doing?
I'm pretty sure he's drifting around the forest as dust. Yeah.
Fuck. I didn't like him, so it's fine, but
Yeah, I didn't like him either,
what
but
does that mean for you?
it
What
means
does it mean
that
for me, more importantly?
It means that you've got a friend who's in a much better position than he used to be.
Yes, friend. I'm glad we're on the same page still.
Hmm.
So you're more likely than ever to actually be able to repay me for all those, little extras, tidbits, and that shopping list will do just fine.
Yeah. And I actually have someone who works for me now. I can put them on it, so I may not even have to do it myself technically. But yeah, no, I'm with the Nosferatu now. Like with if you did your blood test, it would come up differently than before. If you get me.
I never did a blood test on you.
Yeah, no, but
Wonderful. You've made your way up. Do you still want to escape from this city? Or have you found your new place quite comfortable?
I never really wanted to escape. I just thought there was profit in
Finding a way out.
For other people.
Well, I've made some progress on that. And he points to a butchered raven and like black feathers just like everywhere on one table.
Okay. How much progress? Are we talking like you now know what not to do, or you're getting closer?
I am getting closer, and I think I probably would still find use for John's blood.
I think you'll find use from Saffron. If she is what she is, she can help you much more than anything else.
Oh,
And
that's very
technically
true.
speaking, if she was made by John,
I don't know how that lineage works.
yeah,
There's
that's
That
mine.
book. You got that book still?
No,
That would probably help us here.
yeah, it's currently unavailable.
I don't suppose you could persuade her to leave a drop of the good stuff with me.
I mean, we already paid. We're straight up again.
I understand. However, if you would like to continue my research into a way out,
I mean, how do you feel about owing Saffron a major boon?
I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that's some well-to-do language for I owe you big favors. So, sure.
It would be a favor along the lines of basically anything precluding death. So she can come
My
to you
death
and
or
say,
someone else's?
both.
That's heartening. Okay, yes. He spits in his hand and he...
No. That's not my deal to make. I'm just
Well,
haggling.
I'm going to need your help.
All right.
And so the two of you wait until Saffron has come out of the bathroom. You're muted, but yeah.
Saffron comes out like toweling her hair off when she's just like, "What? You're looking at me funny."
Bubbles has a favor to ask in exchange for a favor given. Or favor promised, I guess, is more accurate.
Yeah, a standing... I owe you.
Yeah.
Right. How is this gonna work?
You give me a quart of your blood.
Oh, you said a
And-
drop, not a quart.
How much is a quart?
He pulls up like a jar. That much.
Fucking hell, that's a lot. And in return?
I will find a way out of the city.
Also, in return, he will owe you a favor.
Yes.
So you can come to him and request anything aside from his death or the death of others.
Which I would find very amusing if you did.
I don't want to kill anybody.
Well, that's not included in the favor.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's good. Yeah.
You don't have to.
I know. I'm just look. I don't know who I can trust. Okay, I thought I could trust John, and then he did this to me, and
I mean, you kind of can trust John. He's not very intelligent with his actions, but
he's a fucking asshole. He turned me into a
No.
monster.
I mean, I understand his intentions.
Really? Because I bloody don't.
Well,
It's for your own good.
yeah, no. I mean, you know, you're much better able to protect yourself as a kindred.
I'm a monster.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is true, but you have to understand that he wasn't the smartest tool in the drawer even before.
Why are you defending him?
I'm not defending him. I'm just
Really?
saying. Yeah. No, I'm not.
Right. Okay. How about you shut up then? Because I don't want to hear it. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know who I can trust. Okay.
Well, how about I give you some of my blood? Fair trade. You can learn all sorts of things about me. I'm not a very interesting person, so I'm fairly safe, and that book doesn't appear to have anything dangerous in it.
You can maybe do some experiments with his blood and see
Yeah,
what
you can learn about kindred. Baby's first set of blood.
Could I borrow some, like, beakers and stuff? And
Yeah. I drop them all the time, so I've got plenty spare.
thank you. Fuck it, why not? All right, yeah, I'll do it. It's not got much else in the way of choices right now. So yeah, that's fine.
Are we agreed?
Yeah, okay.
Spits in his hands.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Ready.
This is how we do things around here.
I wouldn't spit on your hand, though, if I were you.
Why?
Because it's not going to be spit.
What do you mean? Oh!
Well, there's some of the blood for you.
Thank you.
No, that's not. That's a... Anyway. Why do I spit blood? That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I've heard there's a way around that, although I wouldn't know.
There is. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, cool.
Right. I'm going to need you, Saffron, to do a rouse check to fill this jar for me.
Oh, that's gross. Right, okay. Oh, ugh. Have you even sterilized that needle and hose thing? We can't get bloodborne diseases, can we?
Already.
Not yet.
Alright, can you do me a favor? Alright, just want to do this rouse check. You just run some, like, ethanol or something through it, and...
He
a bit of
puts a
splendid-
lighter under it and
Okay,
like,
cool, thanks.
wipes it and stuff.
That's great.
He was a nurse.
Was he now?
You get hungry?
Okay, cool.
Does she have to make a Rorschach test from a lighter?
No. I mean, you could if you wanted to. It would be very.
I'd have
easy.
to too, and I'd say no.
Murder bubbles. Yay!
Saffron, you do realise when the lighter turns on that you like flinch internally.
Oh, that's weird. I'm scared of fire now? What?
Fire bad. Basically.
Why?
It can.
I like. Well, look, you know, because like in the forest we had like a campfire and shit sometimes, and everybody seemed fine with it.
Not all of them. John would have.
Well,
probably
okay, they didn't fucking say anything.
There,
about it.
you probably noticed they were staying relatively.
Yeah. Hang on, no, because
far
they
away.
did. They made me do most of the finding. I thought they were just lazy bastards.
Oh, they are.
No.
But also, that was only for you. They didn't need a campfire.
Oh, huh. Okay.
Well, we have a few more.
Did I mention I really don't like needles as well? 'Cause
Tough shit.
I really don't.
You feel the thump again.
Oh, that's nasty. That's really, really nasty. All right, tell me when it's done. All right, I'm going to be looking over here because
You also, feel hungrier, like you've got to eat someone's insides again.
Oh God, I'm getting hungry again.
Just
I'll
control
stop.
it for now.
I've got it anyway. And he decants
cool.
this giant syringe into a giant jug. screws the top
Do I
of
get
the
a
mason
plaster
jar.
or what?
Huh?
Plaster? Have you got a plaster or? Oh, it's not really bleeding actually. Never mind.
Dead people don't bleed. Sorry.
Oh fuck, I'm dead. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Oh fuck.
Technically speaking, yes, but
Oh, that's.
Saffron,
Yes.
how are you doing? Are you in a state where you can carry on with me on my rounds?
Rounds?
I've got to speak to some people.
Who?
Other kindred. Oh, shit, yes. Bubbles, do you have any basic idea on the movements of Thin Bloods in the area?
Oh,
Are you in contact with any of them?
yeah. I've got some mates.
Could
Come
you
by, help me out.
Could you put out the word that the sewers is occupied and off limits for the time being? Anyone wanting to come through it will have to come talk to me.
Okay.
And also that I'll probably come and have a word with them at some point.
Right. I will pass the message along.
Thanks.
I guess. Can I come back later and pick up the jars and
I can put them in the box now for you if you want, or whatever. Yeah, sure. And he stops paying attention to the both of you as he takes out a small pipette of this blood and starts getting to work.
We should go. He's not gonna pay any attention.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just take him now then. We can. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You can leave them down the sewers and pick them up later, maybe, or you can take them with us.
Will do.
He's not listening. I wasn't even talking to him.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool. Let's.
Yeah, it's like.
Yep. Cool. Right. Okay. So let's go on the rounds then. It's like a really weird milk round or something. Cool.
Creepiest milkman ever, Loki.
I'm
Definitely
gonna.
Milkman in the West.
I'm gonna take the sewers this time to the club.
I'll probably be like, is there any way we're going to be coming back? I'll just leave all this.
You can probably leave it outside. Most likely we go near enough to the hideout.
Okay, yeah, I'll just put it there and I'll just be like, is anybody? I'm assuming nobody's going to nick it down here.
Probably not. I doubt anyone. No one really comes down here for the most part anyway, except for me and anyone who's coming to visit me.
And they're probably not that interested in a couple of retorts and some.
Yeah, it's not
Probably
really.
not.
Yeah, chemicals and stuff. Okay, cool. Let's Cool. Let's go then. Oh god, what a day I'm having.
So once we get to the closest sewer drain to the club, seeing as I kind of know your secret, I guess it's only fair that you can see mine. So you're perfectly welcome to stay while I do this if you want to.
What are you gonna do?
Well, if you don't want to see, look away.
I'm just gonna keep looking and just like, what?
I'm gonna call out my friends.
You are greeted by the sight of a line of larger than normal ants marching out of the holes in Loki's cheeks. Just drawing a line down his jaw, down his neck.
And they go into my clothes and then down.
And then
That's.
they move with
You've
purpose.
got ants in you.
And now he's got ants in his pants as they make their way down.
Oh god.
Why have you got? How? How are they? How does that not make a weird noise when you talk?
They're mostly in my lungs.
Yeah. Why have you got ants in your lungs?
They do scouting for me, and we have a connection.
And you keep them in your lungs?
Yeah.
That's fucking rank.
Yeah, sorry, I don't eat hearts and livers and
All
stuff.
right, okay. Look, that's. Sorry, I'm having a bad day.
And
That's fine.
while we're talking, I just like to send them up and just give a little look around and see that things aren't like, high alert. There's no. Basically, see the state of things because I haven't been back for a while, and I'm worried that it's going to be like bodyguards and fucking,
Okay.
people on high alert.
Where you're at Ferris's place, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what an ant's wits awareness roll would be.
I believe they have. I looked into it. I think all the insects have the same basic.
Oh, yeah, they do, don't they?
thing.
I'm going to quickly swap to...
I
That
think
one.
I've got it nearby. So
Do-do-do-do.
they have a health pool of 5. It doesn't really say anything about the.
That's for damage.
Yeah.
I think for them, they're not going to have an amazing...
I'd say it would be bad anyway because they'd have to translate it to me, and it wouldn't make as much sense for me.
It doesn't really matter whether it makes sense to you. You get intuitive messages from them. You have that connection. Them being able to... Like, how long are you doing this over? I think that's what mostly affects the...
Let's say like 20 minutes. It's just a cursory look over.
So it's probably like 5 dice. Otherwise it would be like 2. 2 successes. Lots of people, lots of food, booze on the floor. Nothing alarming.
Okay.
They seem to be ignored. I think ants would probably get like 10 dice for stealth.
Yeah.
But
But
if
the
you want...
occasional risk of somebody being like, ah!
Yeah.
Well, luckily I can spare a couple of ants.
It's true.
The queen lives in your lungs. Yay!
She does. And she
She
drinks
just occasionally yeah. Do you just occasionally like swallow a couple of sugar lumps?
They live off of his blood.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's disgusting. I love it.
Yeah. I was so excited.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, and yes, it is living hive. I was like, this sounds like a cool power. What would Loki have? It would totally be ants. Okay. It seems still working, so we can assume that he's in there. You met Ferris Fordville, right? Wait, did you?
She
think
didn't.
maybe I left-
Saffron didn't meet Ferris, I don't think.
No, E met Saffron once. Vaudeville didn't.
Yeah.
I was in one episode with her, but I never met her, and that's where I suggested Fuzzy could play Saffron.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Okay. Yeah. You seem. It seems clear.
All right. Let's go.
Okay then. That right. Cool.
I'm gonna put one.
Who are we going to meet, by the way?
Ferris Fordville. He is reasonably powerful in the city.
Oh, Saffron hasn't met either of Ferris or wait, she's met Jules.
Saffron met Alex once, I think, briefly,
Alex, yeah.
but not Ferris.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's right.
So you wouldn't be alarmed at Alex. Probably at the dead bodies, but who knows? Juliet might be on that.
What the fuck is that smell?
Wait, I met Saffron? What?
I think you met Saffron briefly when you went to like Loki's lair.
When you went to the sewer.
Oh, right.
He was just like sat on the bed at the back, just being all
Yeah,
like,
I mean, met would have been. Alex probably
Yeah.
doesn't even remember that
Probably.
she's seen her before. To be fair.
right. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Cool. Okay. Is this a nightclub?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna try and find Juliet.
Is it like a vampire nightclub?
More like it is owned by one who kind of.
Okay, so it's not going to be like that thing in Blade with all the blood and the.
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
It's only the VIP room.
That's the champagne room. There is no blood in the champagne room.
So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find Juliet.
Okay, cool. Is she a vampire?
No, she was what you were.
Oh, right. Cool, got you. Okay. Huh, I know that. Okay.
Yeah.
You go, and I think Juliet probably meets you out in the alley around the side and takes you into a side entrance. It's like, you've got to be a bit more careful than normal.
Understandable.
Hello again,
Yeah.
Loki. Who's this?
This is Saffron.
Hi.
She's new.
Yeah. Hi.
Right. Please observe the rules, be careful, and know, I don't know what you are, but no poaching or suspicious activity on the premises.
What are the rules? Because I don't know what the rules are. Poaching? What?
Yeah, we won't. Don't worry. I'll
Okay.
keep Saffron.
How much
away.
time has
What are
passed?
the rules? I'd very much like to know what the rules are, though.
I don't have time to explain them to you. I will introduce you to
got like a
Mr.
leaflet or
Vaudeville if he
anything?
wants to meet you.
Very basically, don't show any side of you that is supernatural or weird or whatever.
Oh, okay. So just you
And
know.
don't touch any of the humans in here.
You mean no casual contact, or you don't?
No, yeah.
Okay,
No.
okay, that's cool. I just want to make sure, okay, because this is all a bit new.
No, you'll get there.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Follow me. And she knocks on the door. Ferris, I don't know how much time would have got passed. It's probably an hour after the last scene with Ferris and Alex.
Okay, so what did Alex have done with Ferris in an hour?
Hopefully got him cleaned up.
Giggity.
But- Oh, he's not ready for that. So much for him.
Yeah, no, he really isn't. Okay. You need to go on top form to deal with Alex.
Juliet was definitely helping, like, move bodies. The club was probably shut down for a little bit earlier than normal, just so it could clear stuff out.
Threw the entire mattress out and then fumigated the room.
It stinks up here, Saffron and Loki.
Oh,
I mean, I live in the sewers, so.
yeah, no, and I used to live in the woods, and it's
all
I
sorts
found
of
a
things
dead
shit in the woods.
deer. Yeah, I found a dead deer once, and
Smells a bit like this.
yeah,
Okay.
this is something died up here. Oh God.
It's kind of about what I expected, to be honest.
Excuse me, Mr. Vaudeville. You have another guest this evening.
I think
Loki.
Alex answers the door for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miss Moreau.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Vaudeville has a guest.
Oh.
Loki has returned.
Has he now?
With a friend by the name of Saffron. I don't know if you recognize that name.
Maybe. Familiar.
Is he in a state to see them?
Let me check. We were working on that. Hold on.
Excellent. Thank you.
Ferris,
Yes.
we have more visitors. Well, you do. It's Loki. And somebody named Saffron.
I don't know any Saffron.
Yeah, I don't remember, but it kind of sounds familiar. Maybe. Do you want to see them? Do you want me to stall? Do you need me to stall for you?
I can't trust my own opinion. Do you think I should see them?
I think it would be more suspicious if you didn't, if I'm being really honest.
I'll see them then.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to, like... I mean, up to you. If you want to get dressed or something, but it's fine.
Just like looks around, finds a shirt, and is like, no, that one's covered in blood. Finds another shirt, like, nope.
Maggots!
That one, no, that's something's rotting in there. It's just like, nope, none of these.
Maybe the study, I'll get them to the study, and you can meet us there.
I'll meet you in the study.
Okay.
Gets another one. It's like pudding. When did I have pudding?
That's not
She
pudding.
goes
That's not
over to
pudding.
Juliet.
Oh.
This shirt looks clean, but it's stiff.
Yeah, this is just a black. Nope, this shirt didn't used to be black.
Bring them to the study.
Of course, I will. And then she leads you, and you wait.
Do you mind if I open a window in here?
Alex tries to help Ferris button his shirt.
Yeah,
Damn
so
it,
Saffron's
okay.
totally just going to go and like quietly open a window a crack and just be like, okay, just.
I don't think that's gonna help much, to be honest.
Look, it's psychological help if nothing else, because I really don't need to be smelling this right now.
Did you eat? It's a Salto voice. Did you eat all of that person that you ate?
Why do you want to know? I mean,
Well, because otherwise there's a corpse somewhere that's gonna do the same thing.
no, there was
It's still there. Okay, so new item on our to-do list. After we've done here, we go and deal with that.
I don't. Oh God, I have to go.
Want me to deal with it because it really is your job.
I don't know how to get rid of a body.
Well, I will help you because you don't want the alternative.
What's the alternative?
Someone finding it. And then either linking it back to you or someone else, or just starting to ask questions like, hey, why is there a body in this? I don't know where you left it, but wherever it was.
It was a public toilet.
Yeah, why is there a body in a public toilet that has
I think it was.
had it
I
parts
think it was a derelict public toilet because I had to climb out through the window. But
still though.
I know. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go hide a body later. I mean,
Hide, burn, something like that. Oh, burn, probably not a good idea. Maybe just bury somewhere. I don't know.
yeah, they should probably be buried. I suppose. I don't even know where they are.
You know the basic area? You know where it is?
Yeah.
Good. Incidentally, if you kind of reveal yourself in front of that lot downstairs, or you know anyone in general, most likely that's gonna end up with you dead and hunted and killed. And all that.
Yeah, I remember the gang used to talk about like the masquerade and that.
Yeah, they even they follow it.
Yeah,
So
I
you
know
know,
about that.
leaving dead body out like that, how it is.
Sorry, I was a bit
No,
freaked out.
absolutely understandable. I had something similar-ish happen to me when I was new. So
What happened to you?
it's none of your business.
Sorry, it's just that you know quite a lot about me and I know very little about you. And
I mean, I did
Yeah.
just share something that no one else knows aside from you and me now.
it was a very general thing.
Right?
Very
Yeah.
vague.
No, it was very obvious and general and not at all secret, personal.
How long
All
does
right,
it...
look. Sorry.
Sorry. How
No, I
long-
was
How long do Ferris and Alex...
Oh, it doesn't take very long. She does most of the work to fix everything as best she can. And then, okay,
She parted his hair to the wrong side and then gone.
Yeah.
just like, well,
Yes,
there was a shower. So at least there's that. He doesn't smell like death anymore.
Well, you know,
I don't know. That might take a little bit more than just the one shower.
he smells like bleach for some reason.
They won't be able to smell that it's Ferris as opposed to it's the building now.
Right. Right.
Yeah, lovely.
Okay. That's as good as that's going to get on very short notice.
Yes, that's better.
Focus. Okay. Do you want me to punch you or something? Is that going to help?
focused.
Okay. Go on, be a leader. Go.
Ferris gonna go to his office.
Alex is following behind him.
He repeatedly turns around to check Alex is with him.
She like holds his arm. It's okay. I'm right here.
So what, they come in and he's like shuffling along and holding a hand.
Okay, yeah, totally.
Yeah, the entrance scene is less than confidence instilling in this supposedly important / powerful kindred.
Saffron's just there like, she is Kara.
I haven't been back for a little while. I don't know.
Okay.
They were maybe kind of a thing.
Alright. Is that even, I don't,
Kind of. Best not to ask. Figure it out for yourself.
Loki.
I've got enough to fucking deal with.
Alex, so lovely to see you again.
Who are you?
Don't lie.
Me?
What are you doing here?
I'm
She's new, and she is figuring things out. I'm helping her.
Yeah. Hi. I'm Saffron.
Why are you here?
Him?
Says it Loki.
I am here in my capacity for the Nosferatu. Seeing as you are someone who deals with us and is of significant power in the city, it's my duty to come and tell you that I've taken over the responsibilities of Gates.
There is a long silence.
Mm-hmm.
Can I figure out what's wrong with Ferris?
Sure.
Yeah,
I
wits
mean,
insight.
aside from everything,
No, but like what the hold for him is right now.
Yeah, wits insight. All those who wish to fully understand this situation. Alex gets nothing.
2
I think-
successes?
I think, Alex, you get no successes and a bestial failure, which means that... Would you say that Alex might be afraid that he's about to flip out and murder someone again?
Yeah, probably.
Saffron gets 2 successes. Does Loki bother? Saffron, you can tell that he's obviously...
He's really unsure in himself.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to read the situation.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Okay, sorry. Just, you look a bit... You look like I feel. Right now.
You're a Nosferatu. You're working for the Nosferatu.
yes, on both counts.
I need to talk to Alex. Ferris just turns around and walks out the door.
Oh my god.
Be right back. Enjoy the seating. She like
Is there any air pressures? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Enjoy what you've gotten yourself into, Alex.
I would be very careful about the next words that you say to me right now.
Step back.
And she walks out the room.
Mm-hmm.
Are you deliberately trying to piss her off or what?
Ferris, what the hell?
It's kind of fun.
I feel angry at him.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too.
So that's not the voice
No.
making me angry.
No. That's you.
That's me.
That's you.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Loki fucked us.
He did. But we have to be smart. You saw this coming. That's why you had started things in motion, remember? There's still other players in the game.
I was going to stab him.
Just now?
It seems fair.
As much as I would love to stab him right now for his little comment, don't know if that's going to be the best path right now.
You should have a knife. Ferris looks around for all his knives, realizes that he took them all off himself in case he kills her again.
I don't need those. I've got other things. I'll be okay. So, I will back you up with whatever you want to do, but I'm not sure attacking our guests outright is going to be a good call right now.
How do we deal with him then?
Find out what he wants, what his intentions are with the Nosferatu, see where his deals are, if any, with Emily, since Gates had obviously something with her. I doubt she's aware of the situation. If she is, then maybe we need to get Emily back down here.
Ferris is straightens up. He's gonna walk back into the room.
Ah.
Hi.
I'm just gonna quickly roll something for myself.
Uh-oh.
That's a rather good roll.
What do you want, Loki?
What I just said, to inform you and to keep you up to date with the happenings in the city, in terms of the Nosferatu. I also, out of respect, came here first. I will be paying visits to everyone else of importance.
No, what do you want?
Me?
Well, you fucked us and left without leaving a note in the morning. You could at least tell me what you want.
Do you want me to go? Because I don't,
Since Saffron's clued in on it already, although Ferris is now a little bit more composed, you can see that his left hand is compulsively twitching back and forth, spasming.
do you want me to just wait outside? Because this seems like
Sit.
some person.
You're fine. No, I don't want anything.
Then
I
why
mean-
did you fuck us?
Oh, I mean, if you really would like to go into that, it was becoming more and more worrying working for you. And the tipping point was you losing your shit and going after me at the building site. I decided at that point that while you are an influential and powerful leader, you don't have the control that's needed. You tend to lose your impulsive, I think is the right word.
I'm gonna do something here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is social combat.
Oh, good. my forte.
Yay.
Because E is very clearly interested in figuring out exactly how Ferris comes out of
Passed
this.
that roll by such a degree, I was going to have that just topple him again, because that was quite critical.
Yeah.
Quite accurately critical.
Yeah, but I'm the DM. I'm interested in doing willpower damage to either of you.
Oh, hell yeah, go for it. Like, what I'm saying is I would have just immediately given up if I hadn't passed the roll. So I'm down to go into, like, proper combat if you want.
Good. So, both of you, between the two of you or anyone else that would like to join in, please state your intentions for this, for the end game of this particular meeting.
It's difficult because Loki was just coming here to tell him about him being in the position of Gates, basically, to a certain extent.
Okay, you're also putting in little jibes at him. So do you
I
want
mean,
to, like, put him in his place?
No, not really. He asked why, and that was the truth.
It's still a jibe.
Yeah. Honestly, the only person he's taking even a slight jibe at is Alex. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, Loki, make me a manipulation plus. I don't know, persuasion?
What was the slight jab at Alex again?
When Alex was leaving, when you
Oh,
left,
yeah, I remember.
I said, enjoy what you've gotten yourself into.
Oh no, it's like, it's sideswiping, like, mean comments. That would be a subterfuge.
Okay.
So yeah, Loki gets 3 successes. You can willpower that if you want. And who would like, I guess between Ferris and Alex, who would like to take up the other side of the conversation and see if you can brush it off, essentially?
Ferris would hesitate long enough that Alex could get a word and carry on if she wanted to. Otherwise, Ferris's intention here is to ream Loki.
Oh, Alex doesn't do verbal debating with people. That's not her way, so she wouldn't. That's why she said be careful about what you say next, because the response wouldn't have been a verbal reaction.
Very well. So in that case, are you happy with, if Loki wins this roll-off, Alex is the one who takes the damage?
Well, I don't care.
Okay.
Saffron's gonna sit there and feel really awkward about everything.
I would say Ferris maybe would take the damage on this one, but I don't know.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
If you were being mean about Alex, that's where it would go. But you can choose, I guess. Ferris.
It was being mean about.
I mean, I can always roll like a resolve or a composure or something to withstand the verbal bullshit from him, right? So
You always do.
If you would like to, you are welcome to.
to what?
To
like, withstand it?
Keep control of yourself in this situation. So I guess
I mean, that one comment was he didn't continue onward. So if he does say something else, then I'll probably need to
okay,
roll
we'll
like
save that
a
for
resolve
later.
or something.
Then, E, composure subterfuge. That sound about right?
Yeah, that could work. Look, I was planning to come back at him, and I thought it'd be an opposed roll because of to come back and so on. But I can do a. How do I do that?
You can do it as an opposed roll. You will have.
Okay.
It kind of makes sense. The
Yeah.
trying to hide the reaction here.
He says that, and there's going to be that pause where Ferris is still mentally checking in with his little head Alex, who still exists.
You've just written in all your own derangements. I haven't had anything to do with this. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, don't worry. We're going to talk about the Markavian later. Anyway, Yeah, no, he sort of mentally checks in. You can see like his eyes flicking up as he's just like checking in with possibly an actual hallucination that might still be there, and locks back on Loki. And this time it's that stare that like he actually locks Loki's eyes, and he doesn't waver. There's no blinking even, which is just a little bit weird. Loki, I made you part of this family. We all had confidence in one another. And then you left. You betrayed us. Florence died. Nate is gone. And Alex, things happened because you fucked off. Now, if you want your own personal glory, that's fine. Fuck off again. I don't want you in this house. But you have to understand that I gave you my leniency. I backed you. I gave you my protection. How many times were you hunted? How many times did you need something done and I gave you sanctuary? If you want to live with a Nosferatu in your sewers, you can go ahead. You will never step foot in this house again. But you'll at least be civil. And you will not raise a word against Alex while you are here. I gave you my trust. Gave you my trust. I gave you my trust.
Roll it.
What'd that be?
Manipulation, subterfuge.
Oh shit, I keep hitting the wrong one.
God.
You can willpower that. You are allowed.
Yeah.
That is zero successes.
You know what? No.
Then Ferris.
Well, yeah, I will, but I'll still fail it. But I think failing by maybe a lesser degree makes sense.
Quite
You've
possibly.
lost your mojo.
There we go.
Okay, fine.
So instead of taking 4 superficial willpower damage, you take 1, in addition to the one you spent to reroll. So that was probably a good move. But yeah, Loki retains control of the situation, retains his calm, and I think it basically continues as it was.
No. Well, you asked me why I left, and I told you. I'm not attacking anyone. If you don't want to know, then don't ask. In terms of leaving and being disallowed into this house, that's fine, but you'll have to come to me if you want a favor from the Nosferatu again. It's up to you, really. I did a lot for you as well, which for some reason you're not taking into account. I helped expand your power base. I brought in new people who are useful to you.
Why are you bringing another one here?
Oh, I'm not. She's just with me.
He asked if I wanted to come along on his rounds, as it were, and I didn't know where else to go, so I said yes. I'm sorry, I didn't know there was going to be this kind of situation.
It's
go if you want. I can go if you want. It's fine.
Bryce walks over, puts like his hand on your arm, your shoulder. You can stay if you want.
Thank you.
Trust him.
No, don't trust him.
Okay.
Once you've outlived your usefulness, he'll move right along to someone else.
Cool.
Speaking of usefulness, if I might, Ferris.
Yes, go.
What happened to Gates?
He died
How?
brutally.
By who?
Odin.
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 Ferris, do you know Odin?
I'm gonna make a code check.
Yeah, absolutely. You're on.
I've heard of the legend.
Gangrel, terrifying. Destroyed.
Basically owned Scandinavia at one point. That's the legend, at least. Revered as a god.
He destroyed Gates in about a second, which is worrying enough.
Why was he after Gates?
Gates was in a bit of trouble with some friends.
Something I'm sure you had nothing to do with.
Loki, I'm gonna need you to make a wits insight.
Okay.
Because I don't think that's true. 3 successes. You're fairly certain, bringing your mind back to the situation and thinking about, Gates probably died because he killed some gangrel.
Okay.
You remember all the blood on the trees. Neither Odin nor Gates were bleeding. You definitely know that you haven't heard of the Anarch since then.
Well, and I also know that Loki had quite a lot to do with his death as well.
True, yeah.
But there are things that I cannot say because of the, So it's Nosferatu business as well. So
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm happy to make a deception lie thing, but
Yeah, all right. If Ferris or Alex would like to make a wits insight, low-key a manipulation subterfuge, see if they can figure out exactly how well you do.
I mean, it's not my specialty here, so I'm just here listening to him talk.
Yep, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So what are you going to do with the Nosferatu now?
well, I'm their face, basically. Anyone who wants to make a request of the Nosferatu or wants information, anything along those lines.
Okay, and what about the traditions? We'll call them.
Okay, what about them?
Have you made aware your new position to others? Or are you just gonna...
Oh, you mean like, Emily and the others?
Yeah?
Well, as I said, I came here first as a matter of respect. They're my next port of call.
I see. Do you know Emily very well?
I've been told about her.
Have you ever met her?
Not yet.
Interesting. Huh. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you. You too.
She's real pleasant.
Mm-hmm. Well, this has been illuminating. It seems a lot has happened while I've been gone.
Did you say Florence was dead? Because I remember her, because she was the weird old lady that was like real smelly and had rats, right?
Florence is dead.
Oh.
And Nate is gone or dead or something as well?
Nate's somewhere.
Okay.
Toreador business.
So it's just been Alex holding down the fort?
I think we're done here.
Oh, cool. It's
Yeah.
been lovely to meet you. I hope you have a nice evening.
Point of interest before I go. Am I banned from here? Kind of pain of death thing?
Knock on the door.
Hmm.
The
I'll-
servant's entrance.
Well, then I'll send a servant. Okay.
You're welcome to pop past any time. Addressing Saffron.
Oh, thanks. It was lovely to meet you both.
Hopefully you will survive him.
I'm sure.
I sniff very audibly.
Look, it's been really great. I should get going. Bye. She's just gonna walk out and just be like, oh, fuck.
And I will also leave.
As soon as we get outside, Saffron's just gonna round on you like, okay, why did they say that you can't be trusted? I mean, like, he seemed really weird and like super fucked up and things, but can I trust you? Because I
I
don't
really
know.
hope we can hear this from a distance.
I'm literally, as soon as we get outside, she turns on me and starts talking. I'm literally,
What?
Ferris and Alex with awareness. If you have listening specialties, one of you, I think.
I
Or is that? That's
mean,
Marco, I think.
I have senses, but that's about it.
You've got like danger sense or something.
Yeah.
Does she have a
Look, he's
distressed
always danger.
Yeah.
Always.
Distressed young woman. That's
wow.
detection. Oh.
Always. What the hell, game? Come on, roll 20. Nope, that's not the right
Two
button.
successes, I don't think will probably be enough.
Then you might catch a hint of but,
Yeah.
you know, nothing.
What? Oh,
You can hear that they're talking. 3 successes
Three.
is probably enough. Yeah.
with the
All right,
beast.
well, look, we should talk then because I look, and sort of like, so we'll just get down to the sewers. I'm just going to continue, just like, okay, so what the fuck? Look, I'm having a day,
Yeah, no, very clear.
right? So they're saying I can't trust you.
Right.
They're also, can I trust that? Oh, I don't know who I can trust.
You can probably trust them. It's just it would be dangerous to stay with them, is what I would advise you.
Why?
Oh, did you not see the leader?
Or the Ferris guy?
Hmm.
I mean, he seemed. Is he on drugs?
No, I doubt it. And also, drugs are interesting. We'll get into that as well at some point, probably.
I'd really rather not.
So from what I can tell, 3 of the original people who we gathered together to work for him, one of them also being me, have either left him or died. There's also a suspiciously...
Has he got like abandonment issues or something?
I think possibly yes. But
Right.
I'm worried that he may have killed Nate because there was a really strong smell of death.
Yeah, I noticed that. That was fucking grim. And
And he said that he was...
I just washed my hair.
I mean, we're going to be walking through the sewers, so...
I know, but okay, like, the sewers are at least like a... They don't generally smell like, they smell a bit, like, shitty, but they don't smell like... This is a smell that is not going to go away anytime soon, and...
Yeah.
Oh, I just washed my hair. Fuck.
Okay,
cool. Is this what being one of us is like?
Sometimes.
Is this... It's just like constantly smelling like shit or dead people or, I don't know, throwing up chunks of somebody and just hanging out with fucking weird, sketchy bastards who...
Well, wait, are you talking about me?
I'm talking about everybody.
Okay.
Okay, look.
I mean...
I used to hang out with the gangrel and they were like a bunch of tossers, quite frankly, but they were at least... they were a known quantity. They had, like, loyalty to each other. And that was fine. And I knew where I stood. And now I don't know where I stand. And I don't know where they are. And I don't know what's happening. And I don't know what I want. I don't know what's happening. And I'm just having a really bad day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, like, it's a lot. It is. And maybe it wasn't the best idea to bring you along with to see these two. They are a little bit intense and very, very emotional. Honestly, I'm surprised that Alex managed to keep him in check. I was like, they're kind of, they've been
Does
like...
he oft... I mean, is he like... No.
He went at me. That's why I left. Well, I realized that he wasn't what I was looking for, in terms of someone to follow, or a leader.
Why do you need a leader?
It's a very insightful and deep question that I think we'll leave for another time.
Okay, then. You could just tell me to mind my own business. It's fine.
If you want, you can... I mean, I've got my sewers. You can bolt down in here, learn what you need to learn for a while.
I do want to have a crack at the stuff with the blood, because that at least made sense to me. And I just want to do something that makes sense right now, because this is all crazy, and I just want things to be simple, really.
Well, that's not gonna happen. So
Just can you just pretend for just tell me that everything is going to be okay, and just lie to me, because I just need to hear somebody say that everything is going to be okay.
no,
Please.
I mean, everything's fucked, basically. Everything's gonna be complicated.
Saffron just fucking bursts into tears. It's just like
Okay.
Yeah.
This is an entirely tangential question. So we'll go to this question first. Saffron,
Okay.
do you feel like Loki can be trusted?
he's the closest thing she's got to somebody who can be trusted right now, because he hasn't actively tried to fuck her over yet, and he's at least being honest about, as far as you can tell, he's been fairly honest about the things he has told her. Sometimes brutally so out of anybody she can trust right now, he's probably top of the list, although that's not saying a huge amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he has
Fair
also been like, if he hasn't wanted to tell you the truth, he's just said, I'm not going to tell you. So
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's fine. Then in that case, Loki, would you like to find out what that death stench was?
yeah.
Cool. So, rouse check for Feral Whispers, I think. Right?
I believe so, yes.
Meanwhile, Saffron's discovering with horror that she cries blood.
Yes.
It just,
Just escalates.
yeah.
It's just like snot,
The
but it's
cycle of
blood.
crying.
Yeah, it's just like the snot is blood, and it's just like, oh god, why?
Okay, Loki.
Wait until she finds that she farts blood as well.
Well, you know, I'm a corpse. I don't fart. It's fine.
I mean, have you? Yeah.
No,
Been around a corpse?
Corpses.
They fart a lot.
only
Alright.
initially.
Alex probably farted a whole load, to be fair.
No,
disgusting.
no.
Big, wet, flabby sort of.
When Loki
Oh my
turns,
God.
that's farting because he's full of hot air.
Oh my god.
Probably
Yes.
the first time Ferris was like, "Come back to me."
Like a whoopee cushion.
Yeah.
Like he grabbed her and squeezed her and was like,
This is what you missed.
New level of desecration of corpses.
Ruining that moment. Oh yeah.
Alex and Ferris, would you go back into the room?
I mean, as soon as they left and the door closed, Ferris is gonna like start shaking and he's gonna sit down the desk.
Okay. Well,
So-
in that case, I need to figure out the stats for these goddamn ants. But let's say you wait a significant amount of time. Oh, it's a corpse. They're used to finding smelly stuff. They probably find an interim pile of corpses. In the jail cell. And you know, like, a general direction through the brickwork and the concrete and the nooks and crannies. And you get an idea and a description, like, most of them don't smell that bad. One of them smells very bad. I think intuitively they probably nip and try each one. It has the stats under the thing, does it though? It does not.
No, it has the
Intimidation
health and
pools and
the
stuff like that.
damage and that. Yeah.
I'm gonna give them 6 dice for this awareness test over time.
Ooh.
6 successes again.
Mm.
My dice pools are weird. Most of them you don't recognize, and one of them you do. And one of them is a dead, bloated corpse. Like, this is refuse. We know this. Rot.
Like
Stuff rot. People rot.
dead for a while.
Dead for a while. Tasty. Useful.
Do I get enough information? Could I roll to see how much I get from them, like in terms of information?
Yeah.
It's manipulation discipline, it says.
Then that is what you have to do.
Oof.
3 successes. I think you do. You understand that this is someone you recognize, and like you figure it out probably over the next few. Like you're like ticking off a list of people you know.
Probably the answer just
The-
like the patterns on the skin. Num num num, tasty.
Yeah. They're like, all these people are dead, but it fits the description of Alex.
Well, that makes no sense.
Well, that makes no sense.
Obviously, Yaz got it wrong. Better kill them all.
Yep, true.
The price of failure.
All right, everyone. I
The
believe
boot
that
from
is
above.
probably the end of that night. And you all
You
need to
you
do
probably
rouse
like
checks.
drag Saffron home, just like.
Dicks. Okay.
That's how he kills the ants off. He just inhales like bug spray.
It says time for spring cleaning.
Breath
Mouth
freshener,
to you.
what?
Laughing
No.
bug spray out of a sock.
Well,
Don't try that at home.
Rouse
I
checks
failed
your...
my rouse check, so I'm up to 4. Just FYI.
Of course you are.
Rouse checks.
Yay!
Rouse checks. Rouse checks.
Oh god, right, okay. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm hungry. 3 hunger.
You don't have the Florence gift of
No. No, because eating a saffron is so awful. Why would I possibly want to?
It's the new characters. They're cursed to forever fail rouse checks. Apparently.
Yep.
No, that's because they're associated to a trader.
Yeah,
Enough
it's
of
because
punishment.
like old people don't eat much, right? But Saffron's young, and so she's a growing vampire. Right.
So is there anything quick anyone would like to do? Saffron. think-
Well, Saffron is gonna start. She's probably gonna sort of like spend like the evening and sort of probably when she wakes, or sorry, the morning. Before she goes to sleep and when she wakes up, she's gonna spend some time just fucking about with the retorts and things, but like obsessively so, and just she's basically gonna sort of like this perfectionism thing, the Tremere perfectionism. She's just gonna be like, no, it's wrong. Try it again. Okay, this is fine. I've got it. And then I do and fuck no. Right. Okay. Try it, and then 1 drop.
And you're trying to do the ritual.
Not the ritual. I'm just trying to sort of work out what I can find in Bubbles' blood. It's kind of like as a practice kind of thing.
Okay, that sounds
I'm
like
trying
the
to
ritual
teach.
though.
Like understanding your abilities, kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm working out how this shit works.
Oh, so basically, like, you're not running the experiment, you're running individual parts of the experiment through first principles to understand how those principles work.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so I saw him do this. Why does it do this? How does this?
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Well, in that case, sounds like an intelligence occult roll.
Cool.
I assume you just came back to the sewer hideout.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just the occasional fuck, and then sort of like.
It takes you a while, but with 4 successes and a couple of hours in your night, you understand that, or you start to understand, what's written in this book is extremely useful to you. Like, more so than whatever you observed Mr.
So
Bubbles
she's
doing.
been like cross-referencing and just been like, okay, wasn't there something in there?
And then, and you go through the parts and you realize that there's something missing. There's something that you're not doing as part of like these first principles. And obviously the knowledge, like, it all makes sense. Like, this should be working, and like parts of it do through basic chemistry and formulaic moving things between beakers and things changing colors in expected ways. And you actually build your own flair on it after some practice. It's not good enough for you, obviously, and you keep retrying. But that missing element you just don't understand. And then it's just like a mantra on the front page of this leather-bound book, which it troubles you and annoys you, and you eventually translate it. It's blood is power. And then it mentions later on that you need to power the ritual somehow. Otherwise, how will it work?
Oh. So, oh no. Oh, I don't.
And then you realize the grim economy that you have found yourself in.
Oh no, it needs to be my blood, doesn't it?
Exchanging people's innards for your magic.
Oh. So at this point, I just abandon everything, and I'm just in the corner, just curled into a ball, just like, oh no.
You
Oh, no.
all right over there?
No.
Okay. What's up?
So, So I've been messing around with that, gesturing to the sort of thaumaturgical weirdness.
Strange
because-
stuff. Don't understand it. Sure.
Yeah, well, it sort of makes sense to me, and it makes sense, and I need something that makes sense right now because nothing else makes sense.
Sure.
But I'm pretty sure I need my blood to power this. And
Which will make you hungry.
hungry and
Means okay. Well, speaking of hungry, I'm hungry. How are you doing?
How is everyone doing? Let's have a
3
4 1. Ferris, how are you doing?
0.
Ponzi Toreador with your butler delivered people.
You
Splitter.
mean my, like, cattle pen worth of dead bodies?
Got any spare?
Hey, you should have taken up the offer.
Okay.
It was so appealing.
Everything will get cleaned up in no time. It'll be fine.
Freaking
I mean, actually, we
1,000
could have
yards
something on
there.
hand to eat all the organs, right? We wouldn't have to have a giant bonfire.
Well, I need to eat, and obviously, I mean, look, we should deal with that body. Yeah, I know. But we should probably eat first.
I
Personally,
don't want to kill somebody.
Right. May not be a choice. Just gonna put that out there.
Okay, what about the fox thing?
Yeah, didn't work for me so much.
It bit you because
Yeah.
you. I mean, have you?
Oh, how much do I heal overnight?
1.
Fucking fox.
What does the fox say? Fuck you.
Well, I mean, for now, you're going to have to eat, otherwise, you will actually go crazy and just kill people out of control. It's better to kill them in control. Believe me.
It's surely better not to kill anybody at all.
Yeah, needs must. I mean, you know,
Can we at least find somebody bad to kill?
probably, yeah. Like, what kind of bad are we talking? We talking like murderer, drug dealer,
Just people who want to hurt other people?
like serial killer? I mean, that's kind
Oh,
of.
I mean, just, I don't know, somebody who wants to hit me or something. I don't know.
I mean, if we walk outside and you like spit in someone's face, someone's gonna want to hit you. That's
No, you know, like those. Okay, you know, like the skeezy guys you get outside nightclubs, and they're all like, "Hey," and then like, you know, you walk down the road and they're all following you in their car and shouting at you through the window.
Nightclubs are probably a no-no.
Well, it's not a nightclub, but you know that kind of asshole. I probably, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could wander around until someone hits on you and then kill them, I guess. But that doesn't
That's
really
not quite what I meant.
appropriate.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah, that's just not an option. Well, you do have an alternative.
What?
You could just die.
I already did.
Yeah, but like properly, like, you know, if you don't want to deal with all of this, but I wouldn't advise it really. Like, those are kind of the two options you're gonna have to settle with yourself, I guess. I mean, I made my choice. Those two that you met, they made their choice.
Yeah, I know.
Technically speaking, the start of this wasn't your choice, but you get to decide where you go from here.
I don't want to die.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
think
I
of
guess-
it this way. Were you a vegetarian before?
I lived in the woods with Gangrel.
So no.
No.
Yeah. I mean, think of it like
I've
eating animals to a certain extent.
it's okay. Look, you sound like a fucking vegan. Shut up.
Didn't mean to.
Okay, look. Maybe I could just, I don't know, find a rabbit or cat or something.
I mean, you got to catch it, and
You can
Okay, how about this?
technically
How about this?
low-key
I'll get-
summon animals. Just saying.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, please roll the rouse check to summon the animal.
No, it's more like she has to confront this, so I'm not helping her out at the moment.
I'm gonna go buy some cat food and
Yeah, I mean, it's there's gonna be a certain point where people are like, "Where is Fluffy, my cat?" You know?
Yeah, well, look, they'll just blame the local Chinese restaurant or something because people are massive racists. and-
Wow, that's really racist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, do you want to go out with me while I feed?
What are you asking me? Oh, right, no, never mind. Anyway, no.
I will go and get someone, and I'll deal with it, and then you can take the leftovers, I guess. You won't have to kill anyone, but you're going to have to eventually.
All right, fine. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
I wonder how old the heart I have to stuff I have to eat is. Maybe we can just go to Tesco and get some,
No, going
Liver.
by what I know, I would say it'd have to be fairly fresh.
Okay, just can we stop off at like Tesco and I'll get some like liver or something
Sure.
just because I want to. I don't want to eat.
Yeah. Make sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I want to make sure because it's important to check everything before you do anything
Uh-huh.
really terrible. That you're...
Measure twice, cut once. Oh, and just prepare yourself. This is going to be horrific.
Thanks. Cool. Great. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
so. We see
Cool.
Saffron
Let's go then.
going to Tesco.
Every little helps.
Okay, probably the reduced section is a bad idea, right? Let's find one with like the longest sell by date. Okay, this one
I
is.
mean, the shortest sell by date would make more sense.
You know what I mean? The one that goes out of date.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, I'm just like sort of like going through and sort of like
I'm
digging
worried.
down to the bottom of the thing to find.
I won't go in with you, though.
Fair enough. So yeah, she just goes. She buys the liver that's got the best sell by date.
Totally. You
Buys some.
I love the idea of this freshly turned kindred going through the organ aisle with like, obviously like the weird like background music of like do 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 and sounds like kills and stuff.
Now, it's a shame we're not in London, because we could probably walk around London and find someone selling organs. Just like, organs, get your organ.
Or a London banker, which let's face it, don't count as human beings.
Well, yeah, but then you're feeding on a colossal banker.
Whatever.
more of a
But
go
you
around.
could just stay in the sewers and eat rats.
I don't have animalism or anything though, so it's just literally like, come here. Oh fuck.
Right.
Right, and I'm gonna go down to an alley, sort of like find the nearest alleyway, and just be like, all right, just stay there because
I mean, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna see worse. So
well, just
proprietary.
don't look, okay? Don't look. Just. I'm just gonna start like taking a big bite out of the lira. just take a bite.
You chew it. It tastes of nothing. You
I swallow.
It comes back up.
Oh.
yeah, maybe I shouldn't have looked. Okay.
No, that's. Fuck. Oh, I think it's something in my. Oh god, it went up my nose. Hang on.
Okay.
There we go. Right. Oh, that's ranked. Okay. Cool. Let's go and.
I'll do it first time. You can just not worry about having to kill someone, but you're gonna have to get used to it, unfortunately.
How about if I just don't and try and find a better way?
I mean, for now,
There's got to be a better way. There's got to be.
maybe.
Right. It's got to be.
You weren't maybe like a scientist before, and you like grew organ. No. Okay. Well, I mean, it would have helped.
Do
All
I
right.
look like a freaking scientist?
I honestly
Really?
don't know at this point. I mean, did the girl you met look like a roller hockey player?
Well, kinda, yeah. I mean, she's got like all these tattoos and stuff, and she's fairly, buff looking.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. So how do we even?
I'm assuming at this point Josh may want to close off and take it up next episode.
Can I get a short scene with Alex?
I've
But we
got-
don't
two
debate the price of liver.
I mean, we didn't debate the price, but whatever.
It's fine. Yeah. If you two have time for it, then please do.
Yeah, I've got time.
Door closes. Ferris starts shaking and sits down hard on the table.
Yeah, Alex goes over to him. Ferris.
Was that good?
It's as good as it was going to be for Loki.
What do we do about Loki?
We need to find out or get ahead of him. Actually, I think that would be it. We need to get ahead of him. Emily?
Go to Emily now?
I mean, I'm supposed to report to her. Remember?
Go to Emily now, then. Go to Emily now.
Hold
Ferris,
on.
Gets up. And it's like, okay.
Hold on. You're not in any condition to be seen by her like this. If I have to go to Emily, I have to go to her by myself. And you have to pretend like nothing has happened.
Okay.
Get a idea of where Nate is. And then I'll be back tomorrow night. I also don't really want to leave you alone right now is the other problem.
Don't leave me alone with her.
Well, you're not going back up there. Juliet's gonna get everything taken care of. And then do you have a different safe house we can go to?
I have a few. We can go to one of those.
Yes.
I will go to one of those.
Okay.
Thank you for coming back.
Yeah. I'm really glad you didn't trust, never mind.
That stare that
The other safe house. Which one are we going to?
the one you took Florence's daughter from.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Alex.
For what?
You know what?
Yeah. You're welcome. Let's get some clothing and go for a bit. Also, I need to go get a Starbucks from the fridge. Long story. I need to find an alchemist. That's more practice than me.
There's a Bubbles in town.
I feel like you guys told me about him before.
Florence mentioned Bubbles repeatedly.
Right.
If it happens
Hear
again,
an echo. Oh, he's lovely.
if it happens again,
Such a nice young man.
if it happens again, kill me.
What?
I don't want to have someone controlling me.
They're not.
I don't want to harm you.
You won't.
Could come back.
It could. Or maybe it is gone because it didn't get what it wanted. When you start getting the headaches, will you tell me if you start getting them?
If I get the headaches, I'll lock myself in one of the cells.
Well, we're going to the other safe house, Ferris.
I'll come up with something.
Okay.
Ferris is gonna reach out and hold Alex's hand. He doesn't trust himself with physical intimacy, so he's just gonna hold her hand.
She holds his hand back. Let's go.
So, as two kindred leave a club and head for a safe house, you move out. And as they leave the front door, eyes in the darkness watch. Just out of personal interest, how loyal after all of this is Alex feeling to Ferris? Don't have to answer, just a question I want to...
It's a good question that I will say, guess you guys have to watch and find out.
Dun, dun, dun.
I feel like a lot of the I'm still loyal was a direct response to Loki being in the vicinity.
Who knows?
Hmm.
But Kindred has a long time to get revenge or set things straight. So I think it's time that we cut this here and thank our cast for playing with us
Yay.
and our emotions.
Yes.
I'm really enjoying Saffron because Saffron's having such a bad day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait until you realise.
Hmm.
Can't wait until you murder the next person. It's gonna be good.
I don't know quite where I'm going with Saffron yet, but I've got some ideas.
We'll have a chat. We'll
You'd come over to Team Lexus. We'd go find bad people, we'd kill them, and you could have the organs.
That was mine. I'm taking ownership of
Great,
Lexus.
I love it, yeah.
hate you all so much. Lexus. I'm curious how we're all supposed to come back together, if at all.
I
That's-
don't think we are at this
I don't know.
Fucking Josh has literally got to run two simultaneous in character campaigns.
Yeah, now announced the blood loss will be taking place on Mondays and Wednesdays.
I mean, this is the thing is, I enjoyed all of that, the separate scenes and everything. I was perfectly happy sitting here and listening to you guys do your, oh, Buffy. I love you so much, I almost forgot to brood.
The thing is, in this situation, I'm Buffy because
Yeah,
I'm
you're Buffy. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, which was brilliant.
Oh God.
Yeah, we made it canon in the chat. There you go.
Yeah.
Somebody was trying to ship Loki and Saffron as well.
I think that went down the drain the second you threw up multiple times in front of Loki.
You drink blood!
And only half of those was because she was looking at Loki's face.
Wow.
I mean, Mr. Zombie up in his attic there, like muttering at shadows.
Yeah, but I scrub up well. There's only so far you can scrub up.
Yeah, it's very hard to scrub
What's
up.
inside that counts? Unfortunately, when it comes to Loki, what's inside is fucking ants.
I love it, but yeah, he's kind of gross at this point.
Then
Oh,
again,
it's-
I mean, they're really made for each other if you think about it, because you've got like Captain I cough ants, and then you've got like, oh, I look pretty normal, but on the other hand, I'm eating a liver right now. Hi, don't mind me.
That's my favorite thing about Saffron right now is that
Yeah.
I look and feel perfectly normal, but also, wait, what's
crave
that
your
you're snacking
heart.
on?
Yeah.
It's that the Loki is probably pretty much bald, extremely pale, and now like from this part, like the edges of his mouth, like it's not like holes in his cheek. It's just
He's just.
there's no skin in front of his.
Is he basically like one of those like latex puppets that are so old that the latex is just all gone gross, and he's just like, hi guys! Oh my god, you're a Canadian off South Park. Oh, hi you guys! Hi!
Well, it's like it's
Oh
like
my god, Terrence!
it's actually a bit like the kind of like grin that you see on characters like Death. Like there's just no.
Oh yeah, no, it's yeah, just a really creepy Canadian. Meh.
All right, yeah. If does anyone have anything they want to pimp before we raid someone and say goodbye?
I mean, we've got so much this week. We've got
Rogue Trader tomorrow!
Yeah! That's gonna be good.
It's totally not going to be a trash fire.
And then Rogue Trader again on Friday on my channel.
Rogue Trader!
Woo, Rotator!
Which last episode got
Oh my
interesting.
Oh my god. What a fucking
So-
trip.
It was like an hour and a half of one character having a dream sequence that got out
Listen,
of control. And
Wasn't my fault, okay?
it was really interesting.
Every
after
time you're here
Yeah.
after Rogue Trader, I hear you say, "Oh, it wasn't my fault. The captain was off doing this thing, being drunk
The
and
captain
not
fell
doing
asleep
captain."
during a very important strategic war moment and had a warp dream, okay?
the captain ended arguing with a whole load of different people who kept like transforming into all of the people.
And my favorite
herself
moment is
at one point.
Alcoholic Captain had a dream where they couldn't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Isn't that a nightmare?
And
Exactly.
also was flirting and married to the character she hates the most.
No, that was a bit I loved.
Hilarious.
Her other self in the dream giggled.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
When I did that, I was like, I can't see Meta's face, but it's gotta be thunderous.
Nice.
All right then. Thank you everyone for watching. Bubbles loves you all,
Hooray.
and hopefully, I
And we love bubbles. Oh, sorry, Charlie Foxtrot as well on
Charlie
Thursday.
Thursdays, yeah.
It's gonna be The Breath of the Emperor, and it's gonna be Bob and Nor and a couple of other people.
Oh, cool.
My crew.
Yeah.
You're all gonna die. Love ya.
Oh, Game of Thrones on Saturday and that's on Sunday.
Yes.
Sweet. I'm gonna raid Rockley Smile because I enjoy his indie game shit. So let's send you over there. And until next time, goodbye.